What up, fam? Shit. We up in cheer. I didn't go live last night on purpose. There's a reason for that. Oh, yeah. A big reason. It's a good reason. How's everybody doing out here in this motherfucker, though? Everybody straight? Everybody good? Yeah, yeah. Shit. Hopefully y'all caught that live over there with Big T just a minute ago. She over there dropping the drip on y'all. Shit, y'all already know what it is. What up, Ree? Get the bag and baking law there. It's not a leak. It is disabled. Yeah. What's up, Razee? Shit. You know I gotta bring my boy up here. Go back, boy, in the bed. I'm half asleep. See, I be catching y'all when y'all half sleep, all kind of shit. Y'all and shit. I be catching niggas when they just like, or I pop on here when people are going to sleep. He ain't really my neighbor, but you know what I'm saying. Yep, yep. We doing good, man. Just tapping in with y'all. Try to catch up with y'all real quick, see what's good with y'all. Hope y'all caught that damn live over there with Big T, like I said. She over there dropping her shit. You already know what it is. Where you at, Razee? What up, sharpshooter? They're kind of the same. Nah, I mean, where that boy Plur at? Razee probably busy. But he was good. Called out of work today. Bishop, hell yeah. Get on that shit, man. But y'all get it, man. I'm telling you, these niggas is moving fast. So we gonna get y'all some wins and shit, but then we gonna figure out like anything that they doing over there, we gonna figure out how to fucking go around that shit. Because there's always whenever they create something, they gotta give you the fucking remedy to it. They have to supply a remedy. But y'all gotta remember, anytime they doing any shit, it's all done in fraud. There's no other way fucking to look at it. It's all fucking fraud, bro. I know what these fuck boys be doing. It's like TV just telling y'all, all this shit fraud. Bullshit, man. But our people ain't going for it. You part of the past, baby. You part of Go Back Boys family shit. Yeah, right. We ain't going for that bullshit. That shit, where is that? Shit. My boy Al Razee just got his fucking remedy. They said the title and all kind of shit to his vehicle. Simply because you did what? Follow the instructions. Title and everything. In hand. That's a win. Now they gotta pay this nigga. What's up, Finesse? Oh yeah, shit. DMU music. I'll take a listen to it. You already know I'm an A&R still, right? Yeah. Even though I fuck with this shit, I still do all that other shit too. I just kind of take a break off that shit for a minute so I can get my fucking family some foundation in this hoe. Foundation always gonna get the win. That's why y'all got the backpack. Yeah, this next backpack gonna be lit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Well, we ain't out here to play no games with these fools. Well, it'd be crazy to me to just sit back and watch all these people at the dealership over there doing these finance contracts and shit. I'm just sit back and laugh at like, what the fuck is going on? They get played left and right by these motherfucking dealerships and shit. Like, man, you better get the fuck out of here. Watch me ride about this bitch with a car. How'd he do that? Shit. Because the foundation's here. That's how the fuck I did that. Shit. The money's there. You always got it on you. You just gotta know how to get to it. But on top of that, they owe you money. There ain't no other way to look at it. How y'all doing though? That's why it's called a contract. I'm gonna con your ass up. I'm gonna con you and attract you to something. Hell yeah. Shit be stupid out here, boy. But shit, like I said, we ain't going for it. I heard y'all talk about that assignment for her. She just told y'all what to do with the assignment for her. Y'all gonna pay attention. She told you where to get it at too. Like we said, the motherfucking the devil will not persist. Or is that like a figment of your imagination that there's a devil? What's up, Jim? Where you at? I see you out there working though. Hey, come back on here on your other page, Jim. Come up here. Let's get y'all started. Let's get this motherfucker started, bro. Hell yeah, y'all see that? My boy said he headed a Mercedes right motherfucking now. Go back, boy, for the win. Jim in this beat. Jim Bone. Go get that damn car. Shit, he already know what it is. Jim, shit, I love how Jim does not give a fuck. He sticks his fucking chest in and he goes and gets whatever the hell it is that he's looking for. He ain't scared. You can't be scared when you doing this shit. All that scary shit, nah, that ain't for us. That ain't for our people. That's how they get you, living in fear. Yep, zero fucks again. Real shit. I understand about getting a purchase order and heavy instead with medallion, but what's after that? Man, we the fucking purchase order kings, man. Me and Tamika are the purchase order kings in this bit, I promise you. Pioneers of this shit, man. Yep. Sometimes you got to go through it the long way sometimes. So you could actually learn how to fish. But when you go through it the long way, you know how to get it the short way. So y'all got to remember that shit. There's a PO after the hell yeah, put that damn medallion on that PO. So, I mean, you can get a notary on there, but you don't need one. I mean, fuck, we got the medallion on there, you straight. But putting a notary on there, that's just fucking making it stand in commerce that this is what it is. Oh God, what up, VC? Shit, you already know you can come up here, boy. What up with it? What up with it? Go back, boy, in the building.
Yes, sir.
Shit,
What's going
nigga, we
on with y'all?
working, bro.
Tapped in. Just helping people with this PO shit. Walking them through the
Yeah, shit.
UPU treaty. Helping shit make sense, man. Helping
Hey,
shit click.
do me a favor right quick, BC.
What's up?
You got that UPU treaty in front of your face?
No, I don't.
Can you pull it up?
I can try.
All right, cause we go. I want you to do these people a favor right quick. Hit that damn, read a little bit about that UPU treaty for when it comes to the dually assigned stamps on your fucking agreements and shit out here. Cause like people, they're getting lost when it comes to that shit. I've seen people put like fucking stamps on shit and they ain't getting them canceled and all kind of shit. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Uh-huh.
They
Well,
just put one stamp on the front. Like, yeah, that's good enough.
okay. Oh shit, there's my laptop. All right. So I wasn't all the way set up to do this, so give me a minute.
Yeah, it should be crazy as hell. I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? That should be like, if you sit out and read the UPU treaty, you'll see it says duly affixed to the contract or whatever it is you're sitting. It don't say one time affixed, single affixed. It says duly.
Hmm.
I was telling DC that the main post office in your area should have all the steps, the smaller
That's free
office
game right
the
there.
address,
You know what I
or
need? I need somebody to DM me the UPU treaty. That way I could hop out into the DM and still be on the live and read it from there.
hold up.
Because I gotta get this laptop charger.
Yeah, back. Hell yeah, she said to apply steps because she know what she doing. That's my motherfucking dog right there. Hey, VC,
Yeah, what's going on, dog?
I put it in the Go Back Boys chat
Hold on.
in the Telegram, so where
Yeah,
you
what's
can
up?
just go download it.
Oh shit, there we
Yes, sir. We on it out this motherfucker. And if y'all ain't got that banking list, boy, y'all better fucking get a hold of that because that's gonna help you a lot with all this shit. All the shit they be trying to pull on people out here. I'm like, yep, that's why we came out that banking law violation list. So y'all can know what they'll violate. We're gonna create a telegram for all y'all to be able to hop in there and study with each other and shit. So when we create that, we gonna get y'all straight so where y'all could like where y'all get to study and shit. Some of us will pop in some of y'all study groups and shit to study with y'all a little bit, help y'all understand a little bit better. That's what it is. We gonna get y'all set up though. Everything's starting to move quick. So yeah, we getting everybody straight. Hell yeah, you can still get that backpack if you want one. Hit me the deal. Yeah, you can get one. I got a dealer calling me right now. Swear to God. Try to give you a motherfucking purchase order. Nigga, I'm gonna get another one for the win. Shit, boy. Motherfucker about Yeah, they ain't gonna tell me shit about no PO. Oh, we can't do that. We need a down payment to hold the car. Okay, bet. You need a down payment? We ain't doing that. We gonna take care of it today. Watch this shit. So as soon as you see that shit, y'all already know what the fucking deal is. All right, what bank account am I sending this shit to? That's the next thing you say to them. But you gonna wait a minute after they send you the PO sign. After that happen, they gonna give you their bank and then shit. What you know? I'm gonna run it up on their ass as soon as they give me the bank. So y'all hear me when I drop, when I hop out the UPU tree. I can't hear you right now. What up, blur? Got another go back boy in this bitch. Hell yeah, let Big T go live first, then I'll hop in. Shit. I was gonna hop in there with her, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let her do her thing right quick. Let her do her thing and then shit. You know what it is. We still here. Come up here, play. Yeah, this motherfucker. You got the banking law violations last night. Did you get it? Because if you ain't got it, you better send me a screenshot, and I'm gonna send that shit straight to you. Wow. I'm about to bust this little dealer upside this damn head. He don't even see. We going in. I was telling the manager yesterday. I told her, no, I'm not gonna do a deposit. Give me the VBO. What's the okay? And I'll wire it. Yeah, he's all funny at the mouth. Frothy, okay, frothy at the mouth. Yeah, that motherfucker. Just as long as that dude give you that MPO sign, I'll leave the building, and then shit, call his ass back after I'm leaving the building. Yeah, I need to know where to wire this money to. So as soon as I get that, it's up. We don't play games like that. See, the thing about it is, see, when you double back, you trigger their mind to hurry up and give you that motherfucking, the damn wiring info. Shit is beautiful. You know how it is. We gonna get it every time. I got this nigga sending me text messages right now. Give me a call and we'll discuss the vehicle. I don't need to discuss shit. I already know what the vehicle entails. I've read all about it. I know everything about the motherfucker. I can tell you the VIN number off the top of my dome. Like what the fuck? I got a photographic memory. That's how I be doing a lot of this shit. Then you gotta tell me shit. I'm just texting that back. Hey, send me that PO though. This shit simple shit. What's up, Slick Pipes? Slick Picks? Yeah, very simple shit, man. We ain't gonna tell y'all something that don't work. I promise you that shit. Oh God. Yep, that's right, Jimbo. We in cheer. Thanks to everybody being patient with us when it comes to this damn consultation, man. We thinning them out though. We're getting them all done. Yes, we are. We in there. Like I said, if you ain't got one yet, shit, hit up one of the Go Bag boys. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's
Another
happening?
day. Another day in the hood. Y'all see this? Y'all hear
Sounds
this?
like you got a policy enforcer revenue agent on your ass.
They're outside all the time, bro. Man. My laptop isn't cooperating today.
Oh God, Jim.
Yo, so KL,
Oh
when I
yeah.
hop out of the live, does it pause and you can't hear me?
It does sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah, Instagram is bullshit niggas hard right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, there's a million ways to skin a motherfucking pig.
What Jim call it? If Jim is down to hop in, let Jim hop in so I could get this shit situated with my laptop so that I could come bring value to everybody.
Jim
I think
headed to the damn
you see this?
Mercedes dealership
Who's
right
this?
now.
Who's this right
Yo,
here?
what it do, boys?
Yeah, Stanky.
What it do? Damn,
I
y'all
need
up
you to put
early.
this
What up,
laptop in a
Stank?
chokehold, bro.
What's up, KL? How you doing? OG, triple OG?
Shit, we chilling, bro. You already know what this is.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, we let Big T go live, so you know we coming over here. We gonna double back and come give him some more knowledge.
He said he
Hell
wants to
yeah.
retire today.
What's it called? I'm out here running missions, yeah. I'm about to get my birth certificate and then head down to LA to get that passport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jimbo. Jimbo got that, yo. Oh, I'm so happy for Jimbo.
And Baby T, you damn sure can retire by 12 o'clock. You just gotta know how to do it. Real shit. I pull that 401k straight from their motherfucking ass right now if I had to. Shit get real out here with that brain though.
When you got a brain, they get scared.
King B said, "Let him know when you're ready." Stanky.
King B? Let me see. Let me see. King B. About to be ready in a bit. Oh, King B. Yeah, he's gonna help me with my with some documents. King
Hell
B.
yeah. That boy got brains too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a guide him a little bit. I'm out here running in the town though, King B, so I will probably have to get to you in a bit. I gotta run around town, take some trains, and do some things real quick.
Hell yeah, you can still SES that motherfucking man. If they even if you did total a car, you can SES that bitch, get your money back.
Yeah, the UPU tree would actually be good for these guys to go over for these guys.
I think it's like page 10 or 10 or 12. It's where I want you to go and like explain what they're saying about these fucking like stance, bro. Because a lot of people ain't getting it for some reason, but it's simple. It's really simple.
Nah, hell yeah. It just takes thoroughly reading through it. Maybe like read it like a couple times and it'll probably click.
What CCs though? Well,
Uh,
Sexy Spirit TV.
I think she's saying that her old credit card statements, I'm guessing she still owes them. So she's
Yeah,
asking,
so shit. If they owe shit, you already know how to get rid of that shit.
yep, it doesn't matter how long they've been, if they're still current, you can always still do them. Yo, what it do? Kareem, Stinky Pup, Warlord, the Storm Dude. I love all y'all.
Everything's there. It's all there.
It is
So
definitely
I'm gonna ask I'm gonna ask my people a question. What y'all expect to be in the next backpack? Like that's a good question though.
who me?
Like what do y'all want to be in the next backpack?
Who me or the public?
Just a damn public.
Yeah, I got you, Kareem. I'll hit you up, boy. Yeah, definitely the public. What does the public want in the backpack? That's a good idea. What does the public want? What do y'all want? What remedies do y'all want?
I know a lot of them want to know how to do that assignment for them. I can tell you that shit.
Hmm. Are we gonna put court stuff in this backpack V2, or are we gonna do it in the next one?
What you talking about? Court?
Yeah,
Dealing with court stuff?
yeah. Are we
I
gonna
mean,
put it?
we could put some of that stuff in the next backpack if y'all want it. I mean, shit.
We That probably should go in the V3. No,
You think so?
I think so. Give them like
'Cause,
a
I
simple,
mean,
basic sauce right now. Then don't fill them up too much with too much that they can't handle. Because
yeah, right.
that's a more in depth one. Like when you're
Yeah,
fucking
given
with
the shit
court.
that they're working on right now, like the POs and shit like that, and
Yeah,
then we could definitely put the CPNs in there, and then because that's gonna help you get into a lot of these contracts, like just having one of them motherfuckers.
yeah,
But we could we'll just do this one just for like make it pretty much like a PO backpack.
yeah. PO backpack
That
to
for
help.
POs and just the contracts and shit and who to send it to, that type of shit.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. That
And
sounds.
then takeover account, we ain't damn sure ain't gonna drop that in no fucking backpack too.
Oh,
We
no.
gonna drop that shit like later on because if you ain't correct, like your status ain't correct, you ain't taking shit over.
Exactly. If you ain't correct, you can't do that. That's more high level shit. Hey,
That's very advanced.
I actually got to get off right now. I'm gonna start doing some things, but I'll catch up with you guys later. All right. All right.
On God.
Chat. Y'all take care. Love all y'all. Go back, boys. Follow Go Back Boys page. You already know what time it is. We're here to give you the sauce. So every time we're live, give the live a follow. Always stay tuned in because sauce is always dropping. We want all y'all to know. So get ready. This get rich quick season. Let's go.
Oh yeah, shit. We're gonna start going live on that Go Back Boys page too. By the way, you said you want your own medallion, guarantee and shit. It can be done. Trust me. I see you over there, Jim. He over there working shit. He got all this shit lined up. Yep. Signing for him. Got the W-9 on him. Shit, and he got the damn law with him. Shit, you can't lose like that. Like me, like if I'm gonna approach shit with like having all those documents, I'm gonna still have some more backup because I'm hitting the door with at least like ABC already. All three of those got plans too. So if they try this, I'm gonna do this. But if they try this, and I know that's what they're trying to do, bam, I'm here with this. So what I'm saying, we got three eggs in one basket. What's poppin'? I mean, you could do it, but shit, if you ain't registered a certain way with the certain company, then they're gonna just reverse it. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna reverse it every fucking time. I shit with the court shit yesterday, boy. We walked in there and roasted their ass. They couldn't stand. Them motherfuckers can't stand me when I step in one. Shit, the one I did before this, I had that judge like a normal person. He don't shake. He ain't got no weird diseases or no shit. I had that motherfucker so hot, that motherfucker was shaking up there on that motherfucking uh steam. That nigga was like shit. Had that nigga shaking in his chair. Shit was crazy as fuck. Everybody's like looking around like, holy shit, this nigga shaking. Cause that motherfucker knew I had him dead to right. Oh yeah, you can do it that way too, Jim Bone. But you know, another way you can do it also, go get that damn FDIC power of attorney form and double that up with your durable power of attorney. That's even letting the motherfuckers know the FDIC knows you got power of attorney over your shit. So that's double power. Shit, y'all want to know about that Liz Pendens, man? Shit, I'm gonna say for the Liz Pendens, man, I'm gonna let T drop that shit on y'all in this mortgage class because she about to go all the way in on that motherfucker. But yeah, we know about it. But shit, I just really y'all go fuck with her for that because she about to drop that shit. So it's like I'm gonna tell you some shit she's about to already tell you. Like that's kind of stupid in my eyes. But shit, yeah, I had to talk to you about that in the private, King B. I can't say that shit on this live. But I see your question though. Y'all want to see his question? This was his question right here. Like that. Yeah, that shit get crazy, boy. But certain things, yeah, you gotta hold that shit. Bite your tongue. Yeah, hold totally bite your tongue on that shit. But yeah, shit. Yeah, I'm reading y'all questions in the comments and shit. Yeah, she showed. Yeah, I know she show is. I told you what shit. I'm telling you, I better watch it. T ain't one to play with. Really, none of us is really. Shit get crazy out here. When you know what you're doing, they can't stop you. You gotta step into your power, harness that shit. Cause you got it on you. You just gotta stop being scared and do something about it. All that let me be scared shit, that shit ain't gonna work. What's up with it, Chad Mill? Who's blocking her right now? Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Break it down for y'all, man. Real shit. Break it down. Keep it simple so y'all can really understand what's going on. Nothing much. Just chilling up here talking to the people. You know what it is. Shit. About to get back to that music shit, no cap. Yeah, man, Big J was talking about it the other day, so yeah, I know we about to get back in there and start getting some shit moving. Got some other crazy shit that we about to do with some big shit this year on some festival type shit, but I can't say too much about it. But y'all gonna see it when y'all see it. This shit's about to be huge. But that is what it is. People people want to get some knowledge out this motherfucker though, so can't wait for that bad page. Yeah, I know, right? Shit, I'm fucking excited for y'all. I consult with you. I just what? You just sign for him, explain. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. We gonna damn sure do that, Jimbo. You already know what that is. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Get that exposure. No, it ain't the end that you trust in you. Promise you. Sorry, y'all. I'm still here. I'm just doing something with my son right quick. Not necessarily. You just gotta know what the hell you doing. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I had to take care of something right quick. We good though. What's up, Rican chick? What's up, Neil? So, what's up, Kiki Blunt? Shit, we back up anything. What's up, Mr. Tree? How y'all doing? No, they not messing with the sound. I just muted because I was taking care of something right quick. But yeah, shit, I'm back. What's good with it? He said, nah. To the yeah, nah. No, the way here, I'll show you the question she asked. Okay, where's it at? This is a question right here. When we do SES with the payment coupon, yeah, pay the order to the district trustee. No, you're gonna do it. Trustee bank is what you're paying the order to. But you gotta know where to send that motherfucker when you send that in for the bills. It's all the same shit, man. Yeah. And so on top of it, like real shit, when you guys are doing this shit, well, I'm gonna say for the backpack too, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna give y'all a diagram of like how that works and where to send it to. But still we want you guys to understand and understand why you're doing what you're doing. So if you when you run into these motherfuckers, they can't tell you uh anything about your security. You're already gonna know exactly why you're doing it. So that way it makes it a lot easier for you to get it passed. Yeah, that the account might be closed in the on the public side, but it's still open in the private. I promise you that. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, they ain't cutting my sound off. It's just me. I'm muting because I'm taking care of stuff while I'm moving around. Right? The more you study, the more you understand how much power you got. Yeah, you ain't late to the party. We just started not too long ago. But welcome. Supposed to be using a W-9 anyway. What the hell y'all doing with a W-4? That's what's making you a debtor. Yeah, VC was working on getting UPU tree ready. Shit, I'm back, man. We back up in this thing. Yeah, I keep fucking having to do stuff real quick. But we get into it though. But yeah, I just want to pop in here and fuck with y'all this morning, see how y'all doing and shit. 'Cause y'all already know tonight we going to fucking for show. Oh yeah, we going in for show. Yeah, I'm back though. What's up, Miss Royalty? How you doing? How you doing, Don? Do you endorse the back of the first page of the deed of trust? First, the deed of trust. Like, what are you trying to do with the deed of trust? You want to talk about trust and shit? You got to fuck with Plur on that. I mean, I know all about that shit, but if y'all really want to go in depth on trust and all that stuff, hook up with Plur. Plur is your guy. If you ain't talking to him about trust, you need to hit up Al Razine. These are go back boys. They know all about that shit. Most of the time, I ain't. Shit, you want to have me sit you down and talk to you about trust? That's gonna cost you something. I am not cheap when it comes to trust. I'm gonna what I'm about to do. I'm about to get the damn purchase order. And I'm gonna show you how smooth this shit is, how easy this shit is. I'm gonna show you. What up, B baby? Sharpshooter, are you talking about cold coupons? You need a trust setup? Go holler at Alazine. He's part of the Go Back Boys. He can help you with that trust shit. Like, no cap. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, now I see which one you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the cold coupon. So that's a whole method in itself. Deposit that shit with a bank. Hell yeah, they're gonna fund that motherfucker. Fund the shit out that account. Just gotta know what you doing. Okay, shit. I'm gonna have to have him go and pay attention to the page a little bit more about what we talked about yesterday about the PO. They never hit me back. Okay, so what was your question about the PO? Yeah, we got a lot of people trying to know about that PO shit, but we the pioneers of that shit. Me and Tamika, shit, we've been telling y'all. I know somebody else right now can teach you about the purchase order also. But you know, shit, that boy right there, yeah, you gonna have him tell you how to do it. He gonna he gonna charge you. But if he charge you, he gonna get you that car. I promise you.
What's up, bro?
What's good with it?
That's what. How you been?
Shit, good man. You know, shit just working, getting shit done over here.
Yeah, trying to go
Yeah.
ahead and trying to get in contact with an auditor, forensic auditor.
Okay. What you need? A Bloomberg out.
Yes, sir.
I know a lady named Lisa. Like she lit. She got one right now that's pretty affordable too. Shit. I might
Yeah,
have to holler at her for you.
yeah. Please send her over, man, so I can contact her.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm a damn sure hook you up with her.
Yeah, because I'm gonna definitely link up with her so I can go and get that done for both of my auto loans.
Hell yeah, go ahead and get that Q-sip off their ass. Call it a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Get that QC.
When you got that when you got that damn audit report, they gonna shut down off the with the quickness. They don't want nothing to do with that shit.
I already know. That's why I'm trying to go ahead and get it where I got the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go and get it, KO. You already know, man. You already gave us some kind of blueprint. You know, you always been a real nigga, man.
Shit, I'm telling you.
They sleeping on you, dog. They sleeping on Mr. Mika,
Shit, I
you and
barely
Caleb,
even
man.
fucking. I ain't
Yeah.
even dropped no sauce on here really. I just been just answering fucking questions right now. But that's why I said we're gonna save that sauce dropping shit for tonight.
Yeah, for
So to
sure.
answer the questions while we got time to do it, you know what I mean, before I start hitting these consultations and shit.
Who that is? That's saying, okay, Ella. Yes, I got my dream car using the POKO, and Tamika know the truth with this information. Oh yeah, bro. What's up, saying 1288? What's up, bro? Yeah. I I try to go get that, but I got another way to go get it. You know what I'm
My
saying? But
nigga
I'm
Fane, see, I hear that Fane said I got my damn dream car with a PO. Ain't that some funny shit?
hey, you definitely can make it happen, man. You just
My
need,
boy know this shit. He know what he doing.
yes, sir.
They tell you come pick up the car that they send it to you.
Yeah, saying what they did is they tell you come pick it up. We need to ping him, bro, because hey, trying to tell y'all,
That
man.
nigga said I'm just being silly. But shit, real shit though, you can get it. It's not that fucking hard to do. You just gotta follow through.
Shit. Okay, I thought you made that happen. Yeah, Tamika, Miss Tamika also giving out for audits for people for the free. But I definitely reached out to her and I said, shoot, I'm willing to pay. You know what I'm saying? I let that someone else who going through a situation probably can't afford it. You feel me? If she did give it to, I'd be like, I still pay because it might be some for somebody who really needs it. You feel me? I need it, but I'm just saying, that's just me. That's how my heart is. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
That's just how my heart is. I just know somebody who really, really need it and got the funds and need it and going through an issue. So I really need it, but I'm willing to pay that the $1,000 per audit.
For audit?
So, yeah. So it's just only
Yeah.
two. I just need two of them and get them done and shit. Like I said, you can send that over to me, bro. I really appreciate. I really would
Shit, I
reach.
got you.
Yeah, I'll reach out to her immediately and get it done. And So, like I said, man, people, saying use your money, go ahead and get your audit, go and get that done, because when you got the audit, man, you send that to them. Hey, you either gonna do comply, or now it got to the point now, and they know sooner or later you gonna reach the truth. Because one thing about truth don't stay in the dark forever.
Exactly.
It don't stay in the dark forever. So, and that's a great thing, people, man. Like I said, I'm so pleased with Mr. Mika and Caleb, man. They give us some information, showing you how to go do things or how to make moves out here, man. Like you got help, man. Shoot, I ain't gonna say much, man. It's too much. I ain't gonna say much on this app, man. I need to market that. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the audit is definitely a trump card. That audit, man, ain't nothing to play with, bro. Like I said, I got my brain. I just want to go ahead and get it done. You know, that's it. Shoot, I just ready gonna get it done. I've been trying to get it. Yeah, with the audit, man, it's like playing chess with these motherfuckers. You checkmate niggas. You feel me? At this point, it's like checkmate. Right, 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 Maurice, expert, or yes, it comply or face the same penalties I would face if I was committing fraud. Exactly. They fold every time, all the time. Exactly what that. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Shit, man. So when they get that trump card, bro, they like, oh shit, it's like the Joker. Right? You're like playing it's playing spade with the Joker. Wow, you get me? So it's like, yo, telling y'all, man, it's a blessing, man. To Tamika just, oh man, I love that lady, man. She's special. So, man, since I've been in her group, man, it's been like, unraveling with KO along with it, and being a good friend of KO been a blessing. So, like I tell people, man, don't, we all gonna be used, but if I'm gonna be used, use me in the right way. Like I don't mind being used, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna be used, but don't take advantage of someone who, you know what I'm saying, who, she trying to use. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem being used, and as long as I'm used in the right way. So, you know what I'm saying? It just, we gotta think like that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I met KO, we been cool since. And that been like since what, September, KO? You there, bro? He probably doing something right now.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm doing something right quick. Hold on, give me a
I think
second.
yeah, we've been kicking it, what, since September, I think? September, some shit. And we linked up, and I
Yeah,
add
something like
value.
that.
Yeah, it been like, I think it been September, because shit, we've been linked tight since then. Like I said, you got to be able to add value to people too. He know a lot, but if he see that I know something, it make it even better. Instead of me just coming in and just come in and don't know nothing and just act like I know something and don't know nothing. You got to add value to people, so it can benefit both parties. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, y'all, we definitely gonna turn up, man. Like some of y'all gonna get your income tax. You use your income tax to go ahead and get your audit done. You know what I'm saying? You can get your money and your car paid off. You know what I'm saying? So instead of getting the money and then taking and blowing it, man, shoot, go ahead and get your PO done. Find you a good broker that ain't got no problem stepping your stuff, man. I ain't gonna say much. You know what I'm saying? Because we on live, we trying to keep everything private. But the sauce if you're in the group. So we gotta learn how to build off one another, man. We gotta learn how to, come together as one. The more we come together, the better we gonna be. Your souls are speaking up to me. Yeah. Yes, 14, 14, I guess. Yes. Yes, of course. Saying, yeah, for sure. We got to learn how to, I'm just saying in general, we need to learn how to come together instead of just not, not pretty much, what I'm saying, building off one another. We supposed to build off one another. We supposed to be the energy, what I'm saying, that positive energy to uplift the next person. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just us just trying to feed off the next person like parasites. You know what I'm saying? Not even adding value to that individual. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it just, I mean, being me, and I say this to anyone, you got to learn how to, when you get some bread in your hand, you got to learn how to sit on the bread. You can't just get the bread and be like, oh, I got to spend. You got to learn how to be like, you know what? I'm finna stack mine. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way. And also, you know, between y'all guys, I did I got all my stuff medallion stamped with Navy Federal. It's been over 21 days. So I'm on the ass with the SEC. I'm filing a complaint as we speak. So with the SEC, because everything with medallion stamp was no reason for them to not give me what I was looking for. So I know that's private, but I just want to share that with y'all. So I had everything medallion stamp, my instruction letter, my certificate of indebtedness, my credit card bill, and also I sent in my Treasury Direct account. Everything was medallion stamped, and it was no reason for them not to perform at that point. So at this point, they're gonna have to answer. And I had, made several copies of those documents, so it wasn't no reason for them not to perform. I did everything properly, everything y'all saying in the comments, paid the order of, I did all that. I did everything correct. I can prove it.
Hey, you see, Rosine got that damn receipt.
Yeah,
Seen how that worked?
yeah,
They sent that nigga his title and everything.
yep. To his new car, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yep. That's it. When he got them medallion stamp, it wasn't no reason for them to not deliver what he wanted. That medallion stamp secures everything. It is no reason for them not to perform for whatever you trying to get done. It's no reason for them not to perform at that point. They have to perform. And that's by law, they have to perform. They got to balance those books by March. Exactly, Maurice. And like Mr. Mika always mentions, do your 1099 A's and C's and get them in. I know the system now at the moment, but I got all mine in. For this year, all the thing I got this year was 2 cars. Yeah, I'm making my payments and all that. I made my payments up for a year. Like I said, I drive trucks and I just stack my paper. You know what I'm saying? I just stack my paper. So it's just all that flamboyant shit like partying, kicking. I ain't into that. Drinking, I don't do that. I'm all about stacking my money because I think of shit like this happen. You always got some funds to get to handle your business instead of you just getting some money and just I'm gonna go crazy. We can't trust them to do that's yeah,
Bullshit.
exactly, bro. Yeah, they gotta balance the book by yeah, they gotta balance the book before March. If you did your 1099-A, they will be processed. If you especially if you got your car this year, the 2023, if you got yours in before that happened with the system, um, trust me, it's gonna get done. I did mine soon. I got the alert from soon I got my alert from 1099 on from that website. I went right ahead and got on it and got it in. And matter of fact, it been mailed to them already. I looked at it, even though they said it's gonna make sure it get mailed on the 10th, but it's already been mailed. I looked at the actual mailing status. They already mailed it off already. When I did mine for my Porsche auto loan, I sent it to Porsche Financial Services. That's the corporation. That's the servicer. I sent it to the funding department, which is the depositor. I sent it to the digital trustees. I sent it to the to also I sent it 1099 also to the owner trustee. So I sent it to everyone. I made sure everyone got it. If you can go back and watch Discharge That Shit 2.0, Mr. Mika said that. Make sure you send it to everyone. So get that in and get it done, man, because they gotta balance those books and get those books adjusted. Because if the RS already approved that your debt been taken care of, pretty much it ain't gonna pretty much it's done. Because they said it's approved and accepted, it's done on they behalf because they are the book holders of that account, the true book holders of that account, and you showing them that you lent them securities, and that's all you're doing. You claim your income because those securities are considered income, so you showing them that you are paying it forward with your income. If you read, give yourself credit. If you read that book, it's give yourself credit. But money don't grow on trees. I forgot who the author. That book explains you the reason why you have to do a 1099-A, because in truth and lending, you are the actual lender of that instrument. You lent the credits. If you read your truth and lending statement, it states that you lent those credits.
True shit.
You, yeah, you lent those credit. It'll tell you right there in truth and lending. It'll say right there in the amount finance. It'll say the credit provided to you on your behalf. Who behalf? They didn't say that company behalf. It said your behalf. That means you you financed the whole situation. So that's why when you do a 1099-A, that's why you put yourself as a lender, due to you are the lender. You are the lender. They are the borrower. Bank can't borrow. That's like if I borrowed money from KO right now, $1 million, and he found out that I went and did a transaction behind his back with me, you know, loan out the money, without his notification. That what they do, pretty much, they say transfer. They didn't tell you they were gonna sell your security. They say we'll transfer your security. It's a different transfer and sell, two different things. And they says it in your contract that it transfer,
Oh
but
God.
they ain't say sell it. That's mean either primary or secondary. They supposed to cut you in. If they sell it, they supposed to cut you in, and
Off the bat, they supposed to.
they supposed to cut you in. They ain't supposed to just, oh, I'm getting it and I'm keeping it. No, 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 my friend. They supposed to cut you in. They supposed to cut you in. Maybe if he is the worst. Yeah, they are the worst. But like I said, if you go to the bank and know what you're speaking on, they would give you the medallion stamp for Navy Federal. I don't have no issue when I go to the bank. And with Navy Federal, they know that I have shares. I can prove it. If you look at the uh, Federal Credit Union Act, it states that you got stocks and shares within the any credit union. So when you give them an application, you have stocks and shares within that corporation. That's under the Federal uh, Credit Union Act. So you have to take the head off. You already know Maurice, man. I'm on their ass. I already filed a claim and with them, like that medallion stamped everything. That it was I was happy when I got it. I was like, okay, it ain't no reason for them to perform their duties, their fiduciary duties at this point. People are like, why you send it to why do I send it to Diane Young? Because she signed the oath on the Navy Federal Investments. If you look at the SEC, she signed the oath that she was gonna do right by us because they supposed to do what we say do. And she the chief operating officer. And then you go to FINRA, she's a Series 7 broker. She's a Series 24 broker. A Series 24 broker is an underwriter. So she the one created the damn contract. She the one that made the contract out because she's a
Made that motherfucker.
she the made it. You see, underwriters are transfer agents too. Underwriters are brokers too. So y'all got to know that too. Underwriters are brokers. That's why she say something about underwriter. Underwriter are brokers too. So they are transfer agents. So they have the right to transfer, but they don't have the right to sell without your consent. Yeah, I gave you the consent to transfer, but I didn't give you no consent to sell. So since you selling it, but if you can get the audit, y'all, I promise you, boy, y'all gonna have these folks like, man, give me 80% of you. If like that lady had a 40K auto loan, and they made over 350 million. Imagine with $100,000 auto loan, how much they done made now within 6-7 months. I can only imagine. That's probably 150, 200 million already. I want 80% of that. I want 80%. So yeah, please. We ain't get cut in because we signed the security. Yeah, that's true too, bro. We did sign a security interest over, but at the same time we signed the security interest over. We told them, they said they were gonna transfer it, but they didn't say they were gonna sell it. Also, it's a difference. Now we say we're gonna transfer the security interest, but they didn't tell us in the contract that we're gonna sell it either.
Fuck no, they did.
You can read your contract. It don't say nothing in that contract. How do we word the instruction letter? How much the audit
Have
cost?
Bard AI create you an instruction letter. I'll be telling people that shit because they will make you an instruction letter. You just need to edit it and put your shit in it.
Yeah, go to Bard. That's KOC.
A professional instruction letter.
It's mail beige 129. Audit cost, it depends. You got a plug. It don't cost that much. It might cost you $600-700, but the most it's gonna cost you about $1,000, no more than $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I got my 2K already put away just for that day. Just for that.
Real shit. You could be staying on point. Shit, I gotta use the auditor shit. I'm on it. I ain't sitting back waiting on nothing.
Yeah. Like, I'm on the top of it. I ain't got no time to be even going back and forth. Like, at this point, you ain't complying. I done sent you my security. Y'all gotta understand what these words mean. Security exchange. That's what I call security exchange. You exchange your security for what you asking for. I'm exchanging my security. It's like a bill of exchange. You exchanging. It's like you go to the store and say, I need to exchange this for something else. You exchanging. So that means if I give you my security and I got it properly documented, you know what I'm saying, properly endorsed, and I ask you just to zero out my account, that's all I'm asking for. So you made me go the harder route and say, fuck it, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull your card. I'm gonna go ahead and trump you with this forensic audit. Now you're gonna comply. Now you're gonna be like, no, wait, hey, go ahead. No, I want the money too now. I see you made all this money. I need that too. It could have been easy because guess what? They don't give a fuck about the car anyways. They don't give a fuck about the car.
Real shit.
They don't even care about the car.
So why you think it's like so easy, like to take a purchase order and use the purchase order to get the car?
What's that,
Because they
bro?
don't give a fuck about that car.
Exactly. They don't care about the car. They want that signature. They know they're gonna make money on the back end, on the private side of things. Why you think they securitize everything? The depositor, what turns the instrument into cash. That what turns everything to cash. That's why you go at the depositor, because they the one turned it into cash. And I think Miss Tamika mentioned that, how long do it take for Navy to respond? Shit, they I ain't gonna lie, they send me stuff through my portal, but I clearly like I said, these motherfuckers told me it was fake documents. I didn't know you got a medallion stamp from a bank, and I had everything medallion stamp, and they told me my shit was fake. Like I didn't know you get your shit everything medallion stamp. You tell me it's fake from a real bank, Fifth Third Bank. I went to Fifth Third Bank and got my medallion stamp on all my documents. All my documents. Credit card bill. I endorsed the prop, paid the order of. I did everything the right way. Without recourse by me for everything. It was no reason for them not to give me my medallion stamp. I put the right, believe it or not, when you put those 10-cent stamps on your bill, that what pays your instrument too.
Yeah,
They
place
supposed to comply.
the proper taxes on the instrument.
Exactly.
That's why I
So
was telling people, like, go read that UPU treaty. They tell you
yeah.
these stamps pay the taxes. Like, there's no other way around it.
Believe it or not, y'all, everything revolves around credit and taxes. Everything revolves around credit and taxes. It ain't no reason for them to not perform. Everything. That's why when you do a 1099A, that's the whole point. Or C, that's why you supposed to get the discharge, because that paying the taxes. That's you paying all the taxes. The whole you footing the whole bill. They supposed to comply. Now the IRS on their ass now. Believe it or not, that's why they put out the perspective, because the IRS on their ass. They on their ass. They never sent so many motherfuckers send 1099As and C's in their life. Because
And
what
if they want to keep playing that game, you can hit them with that fencing 101 form, too, or that 104. Because
yeah,
that's just basically whistleblowing on them about the security that they're passing.
exactly. So when you do those steps, they gotta comply, man. They using your security to make millions of dollars that we never knew about, thanks to our mentors. You got Caleb and KO and Mr. Mika, man. They the best in this in the town, man. And y'all guys gotta definitely. I ain't gonna say y'all. I think everybody on point with everything they got going. But with the registered mail, it get there, but it takes them forever to reply. And like I said, they did say that my shit was fake. I couldn't believe it. Like I looked at it like, how the fuck is it fake?
Who
And it
the
came
fuck
from a
told you that?
Navy Federal, bro. That's why I reported it as
They said your medallion was fake.
they said it was fake, bro. And it came from a actual. They said they didn't say that. This is what they put in the They put it in my portal. They said fake doc. I printed out and everything. I'm like, fake doc? How's a fake doc? And I did everything I supposed to do. I put pay the order of. I did everything that was necessary. Everything that what I supposed to do. Put the stamps on it, the proper stamps on it, everything. It was
Yeah,
no
okay.
reason.
So if they want to say it's fake, then you get them on the phone and have that motherfucking banker on the phone that stamped it. And then you had that fucking banker tell them, you might want to change that because that's a real medallion.
Exactly.
See, that's
And
what
I
I'm
know the
saying.
lady.
You pull these niggas on the phone with these niggas when they tell you something fake. Okay, I'm a three-way your ass and have you say that shit. Because then they're going to get, like, that's what I said with the contract from just a finance contract. As soon as they give you a finance and they approve you for it, call the bank and ask them where that check's at. And then have them on the phone, and then you ask that damn dealership, where's the check at? They're gonna be like, oh, we don't know nothing about the check, so okay, say that one more time and then put the damn banker on the phone. Yeah, we're gonna catch these
Mhm.
niggas right now.
Yes. Exactly, Miss Royalty. No, it don't. If you bank with a certain institution that offers the medallion stamp, it's free. It's free.
It is free. I mean, but if they won't want to give you a medallion, we told y'all the other day, get your ass on there and get your medallion. It's still authentic. It's an authentic fucking medallion, but you can pay for it real quick and just have them put it on there. They're gonna send it right back to you.
Yep.
Done deal. And that's backed up by the Electronic Funds Act.
Yep. Uh. Me. Yep.
Or you
Dream
go
hair.
to a credit union, they'll give you one.
Yeah. Their fair is demonic. Yeah, they are demonic. Neo souls. They definitely. Like I said, I don't apply pressure now. Like I said, when they told me my mistakes was fake, I was like, okay, I got y'all in right where I need to. I pinned the ass to the cross. Cause whatever they used to do, pin them to the cross, it put them in the corner that they can't swing, they can't bite. It, even in the notarization, getting it notarized, it's gonna make everything authentic too. So, but the medallion stamp to give that security that it needs. So yeah, they're very demonic. They don't want to move. I said mine to Diane Young. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So that's who I sent mine to. I sent mine to Diane Young as well. So if you go to a certain bank, you should have no issue. If you know how to speak their terminology, say you got a 0% certificate indebtedness because that's what they call. You got T bills, stuff like that, T notes and stuff like that. You know how to speak their terminology, and they be like, shit. When I went in there, that lady didn't know I knew so much shit about everything. She didn't waste no time. I was in at least 5 minutes, literally tops. And after that, we were just talking about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So she went and got that shit right out the gate for me with no problem.
Yeah,
It
they
was
go screenshot that shit I just put up where you can go get it online.
yeah. Screenshot it right there, y'all. Y'all screenshot that right there. These people couldn't do it too. Screenshot it where he got a pen. He just penned it, y'all. Screenshot that, and you can go get your medallion stamp. You got your PO. You can go get
But
the medallion stamp.
check this out also. You could even fucking put a medallion on your motherfucking instruction letter. Ain't that some shit?
That's what I said. I had my instruction letter, everything with that stamp, everything. I did everything. I had everything on commercial paper, on fucking the 32-pound Southampton, whatever you want to call it. Everything, everything was everything, everything with that. It was no reason for them to be like, "Oh, we can't do it." Okay, all right, I got something for you then. Let me send the boys in blue behind your ass then. Let me get the SEC. Let me get Finran, all them motherfuckers involved. So then you want to fuck my Christmas up, I'm gonna fuck yours up. We can play the game. You want to fuck my Christmas up? I don't care about Christmas like that. So M&T, yeah, use M&T. Yep. So we are
I'm telling
where
y'all
we
where to
get those.
start.
That's
We've been
fire.
telling y'all where to start. Go look at fucking discharge that shit one. She tells you how to start everything off. But
Uh,
I came through and I told you how to start in a fashion of where you can get the PO from.
exactly. We already got one guy in our group. You know what I'm saying? Got his used his PO and went got his whole car. So that is facts. He got it title and everything. You got my. You can get it notarized if you just start in the debt, but people like to send it here. But I know a lady that did her 1099A. Well, she actually, and she sent hers to Navy Federal. After her 3 years with them, she sent her 1099C to Navy Federal. So she sent it to them, and she sent it to the brokerage. Cause at the time it was brokerage before it became investments. They switched the names. It was brokerage at the time, and she got her B copy. And people like, oh, they don't comply. Well, I just helped a friend with his credit. I do credit and stuff like that, and I helped him with his. I helped him with a 1099C with a credit card company, and I didn't send it to them to trust. I sent it right to that bank. They sent him a B copy back within 30, 40 days. His credit shot up 122 points.
Ain't that some shit?
Shot up 122 points. All he did a 1099C. He didn't send no letter in or nothing. People like, oh, I got to send a letter in. Nah, they already filed it. They already filed these forms, bro. Now the 1098, they kind of wait because most of these companies dragging their feet because they trying to wait till next year because they got to comply by next year because IRS ain't gonna let shit slide, bro. They ain't gonna let shit slide, G. People like, oh well, Navy Federal nonprofit. Yeah, I got a nonprofit as well, but I still got to do my fucking taxes. That don't stop you from doing your taxes. You still got to do your taxes. And it ain't nonprofit, but you still got to do them goddamn taxes, G. I got a nonprofit as well. I still have to do my taxes. Regardless, I got something. I got a gift for what? See, what I just said, a gift. Because when you pay them motherfuckers, it's considered a gift. They supposed to send you an OID. They supposed
Hey,
to
but
send
you
you.
know what fucked him up when I went that court yesterday?
What happened?
Dude, when I stepped up in that house, I wasn't even supposed to be up in there anyway. But I stepped up in that house after I got through laying it down on their ass, had a nigga steering and shit. I walked back in there to the damn DA. I told that motherfucker, I handed it straight to him. I said, file this in with my with the actual case that's going on. He said,
Exactly.
all right. He looked at that damn OID. He was like, holy shit. He knows.
Exactly. I need you to file this and send this to me. I need you to send this to me. That's for the link. Yeah, the link right here pinned, y'all. If you're looking at this screen, he got it pinned to get your medallion online. You can get it online. It's like I said, more one way to skin a fish, guys. Uh, yeah. If to Harley Girl, 1987. Yeah, you can do this. I'm not gonna be sure, but don't take my word for it. You might want to do a research. Now, if you did an A already, now you can do a C. If your shit is in default over 90 days, you can go ahead and do a C. See, what the C does is cancel out the debt as completely, to the point that means you can't get no money, but they gotta take care of the debt. That's pretty much what it means with a C. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, don't take my word for it, but that's what I would comprehend into when you do a C. Is they're saying you should not everything, but they still can trade it, but you just can't get paid from it, if I'm not mistaken. All you're doing is keeping the account open with the A's. You don't want to shut down the account, and then you can't get no money. But now they got to discharge it, but they just can't. You can't get no money, if I'm not mistaken, when you do a C. If that's what I'm taking of this, you know what I'm saying? If I might be wrong, but don't take my word, but just do your due diligence. I just want to share that with you. They gonna drag their feet, but they got till March to have the books balanced by then with the A. Cause A just saying I'm gonna keep my account open because I want my money too. I ain't gonna be trading my shit privately and get to keep all my money. Hell no. I want my bread too. I want them shit. I can use that to go get me a crib. And then if you rent, you know what I'm saying, if you rent, just do your lease, put it on bond paper. I already did mine, so I'm just waiting on my 1099A to get back. And I'm gonna send it to the corporation, to the my not my landlord, but to the corporation that I got my house, my when I'm renting through. I pay, like I said, I'll do everything in a year. I would pay my bills up for a year. I go out here truck drive. I'll be able to roll for months, 2 months at a time. And shit, I stack my cake up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I be out there eating motherfucking peanut butter and jelly and shit, just and go walking shit. You stack your money. Like, to me, that's the easiest goddamn thing you can do for a young black man. You know what I'm saying? You can make a good money truck driver. People don't want to be on the road like that, but I don't give a fuck because I want to make sure my family's straight at all costs. You know, I like paying my shit up for the year. Cause I don't want to have to fuck with you no more. I don't want to hear nothing from you. I don't want to see you, talk to you, kick you with you. None of that. I just want to goddamn do what I need to do and focus and stack and get me another bag. Cause it's easy to stack 20,000 when you're on the road. You know what I'm saying? If you really grinding, you just gotta lock yourself in. You gotta cut out the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole game. We gotta cut out the bullshit. Sure we do. See anything else? How long can it be done for? Okay, that's from somebody else.
They said, what's MRP stand for?
Okay, MRP. Back up.
Manufacturer is manufacturer. I don't know if y'all can hear me. They fucking manufacturer suggested retail price.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, let me front you. Yeah, is that what they do? Yeah, when they file bankruptcy, they do a C pretty much. Like if you file bankruptcy, you can do a 1099 A or C. You know what I'm saying? And pay your whole entire debt because you threw a court. A court is a bank. All you gotta do is get the EIN number and send that shit to them and pay your whole fucking debt because they're gonna take care of your debt because everything deal with taxes and credits. So yeah, you can do that with your own bankruptcy and pay them that way. And they gotta accept it. They can't be like, oh, we can't accept it. Yes, they can. They have to accept that because the money you pay them every month is considered, if I'm not mistaken, the money you pay them every month is a gift. And then you endorse your shit and send them a 1099-A along with that. That's gonna take care of the full entire debt. So yeah,
True shit.
I'm just telling y'all game, man. Bring y'all to up to speed. Like the shit that she gave us, that's why she gave us. If y'all ever paid attention, so how to Miss Tamika do her stuff. If you look at discharge at one, you see that she started talking about 1099-C at the end. If you watch discharge that shit too, you see that she started talking about the same shit at the end. So y'all don't pay attention to how shit go. She leave the good shit to the end. I mean, all other shit works, but she ain't gonna give you shit that don't work. All the shit work. It just more than one way to skin the fish. You know what I'm saying? So it just y'all ain't pay attention. Like I be paying attention to shit like that. Like damn, she did the see. It was at the end of her video. When I saw this shirt that said 2.0 was at the end of the video, and then she started answering questions. I'm like, oh, this is kind of symbolic. Like, okay, she leave the best shit for last. People like they don't work, they do work. It's just the credit unions they drag their feet because really, rightfully, they don't file to the end of the year. Maybe Federal start filing at the end of the year, on the 31st, and the beginning of the first of the year, and they have to comply. And it goes paid in full on credit reports. Yes, yes. What if you're applying for the permit SUs? Now, if you're applying for it now, once you get approved and get in the crib, now go ahead and stamp the doors and saying and do a 1099-A. I'm just saying because you paying them income by law, really don't supposed to charge you but $600 a year to rent. Anything over $600 has to be discharged. That's what the IRS says. Dollar for dollar, anything over $600 has to be discharged. I sent Alliant a motherfucker 1099-A. They responded back quickly and said, "Hey, why we can't give you what you want due to you ain't got no debt with you. I got credit cards with them, but I don't have my credit card zero balance. So, but they were just like, we'll comply if you had a debt with us, but it was no reason for me to, I just letting them know I put them on notice. That's it. Just put them on notice. I have two credit cards with Alliant. I have a 15,000 and a 10,000. I have over 25,000, and I can liquidate the whole credit card. I can liquidate the whole fucking credit card, and and do that if I need to, if I can. PenFed, I got $30,000 worth of credit card with them. I can liquidate the whole credit card on their app and put it where I need to do if I need to do something. Like, but that's what I'm saying, man. You get money in your hand, take care of your business. All the other shit, we grown ups, man. We gotta step up to the plate and think like that. Like that's just how I move. My wife can tell you that shit. That's how I move in life. She like, damn, why you always pay your bill up for a year? Because I don't want to be dealing with that shit. Because you never know. We niggas. Shit always happening. Shit always happening. You know what I'm saying? Shit always happening, folks. So I want to make sure that something happened, I'm straight. I ain't worried about that bill. Or that bill already paid for the year. My rent for this year paid up to next November. But I already did my 1099-A for this company and got my step door saying process ready for so my shit go through the system and get approved. That shit get mailed off, registered mail to the people. Hey, I want this shit zero for the next 3 years. I'm gonna send them the UPU tree 1863, which it states that that need to be discharged. Got my 56 stamps on it. I got it already endorsed on the back, the proper weight. Got the 31 CFR stamp on the front, top left corner. I'm ready. Can you discharge rent in the rears using a W-9? A W-9 only for, you can send it with it, but a W-9 pretty much is it say like for instance you messed up on their EIN number. They're gonna see your W-9 back to give you the correct EIN number. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did that lady. If y'all pay attention to me, to Miss Tamika Page on her page, a lady did her 1099-A and paid her rent for 3 years. She messed up on the EIN number, so they had to send her a W-9 to give her the correct EIN number because you paid them. When you gave them money, they got income. You're a sound, Ben. I tried truck 9 years now. I just need to send a revocation of collection of taxes, I believe, but called tax paid. I think it's a W-4V or 1099V or something like that. Sharpshooter, if I'm not mistaken. It's dark. It should be on YouTube, Garfield, if I said that correctly. It should be. But that's what, if you pay attention to her video, she always leave the 1099 when you start doing the 1099, she leave it at the end of the video. She always do it at the end. She never do it in the beginning. She do it at the end. You pay attention to Sharp shit 2.0, she do it at the end. And she wrote it in red with the 1099. It takes 10 to 60 days. But if you read the book, give yourself credit, money don't go trade. You can go get a PDF for free and read the whole book for free. If you read that book, it'll show you that motherfucking 1099A, it takes 60 to 90 days for it to be processed. So, like I said, if you went on ahead and got your 1099A for 2023 for the stuff that you lent for 2023, like I did for my vehicles, yes, like even my insurance. I found who my insurance company is, and I went with Geico. I did a 1099C because I had them fuckers for 12 years. I did a 1099C to start the whole debt. Like, man, get out of my face. Yeah, 1040V, John Raj. Yeah, man, we gotta learn how to stick together. We get, you just gotta know how to move out here, man. That's the game of life. You know what I'm saying? What more important to you, your family, or you? Normally they don't get too much pushback with credit cards like that for real.
Hell no, they
But
don't.
they don't give too much pushback with credit card when they be federal, like you did your 1099A, but they haven't filed all that shit yet. They trying to adjust them books right now because they trade your security because you not do a truth and lending application, but you did it online. So they trading the motherfucker, and they did a 1099A as well. And guess what? And I'm gonna tell you what's so slick about them motherfuckers. To me, this is just my personal opinion. They know you the lender, right? You don't think they're forging your fucking name as the lender?
Yeah,
And you want
I mean,
and
like I said, there's identity theft forms that you can use on these people for
mm-hmm.
forging your fucking signatures on the back of these securities and shit. Because that's all they're doing.
That's all they doing. And when they see you sending them in and they don't send them back, they ain't doing it but taking it because you can send many you want. They gonna resell that motherfucker. All they gonna do is resell it
So
and
that's
make
why
more
you get
money
the
off of it.
Bloomberg audit. You
Yep,
get that done, and it shows that as soon as you see any of them bankers or any of them people trading on that motherfucker, they're all forging your signature on the back of something.
yep. And they out here mad because you moving the right proper way. And how can you commit fraud on yourself? You can't. I ain't never heard you can commit fraud on yourself. Never heard of it. What's the name of the book? The name of the book is Give Yourself Credit. Um, Give Yourself Credit. Damn, give yourself credit. Shit, money don't grow on trees. You can get the PDF. I think you go on Google and get the PDF for free. I don't know who the author. Just put it in Google. If, like I said, Garfield, you can get it on there, and I promise you, it'll show you how to do the 1099. It says in the book. See, it says in that very book. It said when one realized a debt exists, they should give him a 1099 form. It says that in the book. So I'm like, damn, we supposed to been doing a 1099 from the beginning.
No, they're supposed to supply you with a 1099 A or C.
Yeah. But the book says, I'm like, wow, that shit was deep. I'm like, damn. I read the whole book like 4 or 5 times. On a weekend, that's all I do. Before me and KO, we get on live and have a group conversation. But I'll be reading all weekend. I don't fuck around. I get up early in the morning if I need to wash my cars or whatever. I get up early, wash my cars. If they need to be washed and park them motherfuckers, I'm studying, bro. All that other shit, I don't give a two figs of about doing that other crap, man. Like just bull jobbing around. I get out and I study, man. I get out and I study because I want to know what's going on. We need to know what's going on, people. We don't need to be out here looking like some duds. We need to know these folks doing these 1099As without our permission. They put your name as the lender because they know they ain't no fucking lender. They know they ain't no damn lender. They know they're the borrower. There's a law on that. Congress got a law on that. I think it's 15 USC 1692. I want to say. I could be wrong. I don't know them by heart like that, but I do know them. But yeah, it states that banks are borrowers. They are
Yeah, go
borrowers.
read FDIC consumer FDIC consumer protection 6,000 purpose of the rule. Go read that shit and they'll tell you all of them are operating as banks because they have clerks, and banks can't lend you any of their own assets whatsoever. So how the fuck do they got credit? And how are they a creditor?
Right. And right, Neo Souls, they have. If y'all know how long 1099 been around, 1099, do your history. 1099 been around since 1918. That's how long the motherfucker, if you go Google that shit, how long
Oh boy,
1099 been
Caleb in
around.
the room. Y'all want to get roasted right quick? I'm gonna bring my bro up here. Watch this shit.
I'm trying to tell y'all, this shit been around that long. That's how powerful the fucking forums are. They've been around since 1918. And they still around. Here it is, fucking centuries now. You know what I'm saying? Then there's centuries. So here we are now, and they still around. That's how powerful them forums is. Like you said, they was in the library. I remember that shit too. I remember them forums being in the library. You can do them forums. I knew about them forums. I was 19, 20 years old. I just didn't know how to fill them out properly. I just know how to fill them out properly. I just never knew how to fill them out. You know what I'm saying? But got with
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mika, I done got more shit done and got more response back and shit like that than I ever did when I was just doing them, thinking I knew I was doing, just sending some shit to the CFO. Yeah, they do
Yeah,
make shit. They do make shit happen, but you know what I'm saying. Now, when you put them a dag stamp on, they gotta perform their duties, man. They can't be up here like, oh, we ain't doing this. Bullshit.
right.
Bullshit. This stamp
Big
is this.
facts.
This shit's secured by ten
Come up
millions
here,
of
Caleb.
dollars. What's up, Ignorance Be Gone? What's up, bro? we gotta think, man. This shit been out, man. We gotta think, y'all, man, because shit, these people been around, man. We in the best group in the world, man. Like I said, I before I met Miss Tamika, man, I didn't know shit. I thought I knew some shit until I got in a group and started studying. Y'all guys take y'all weekends and say fuck the bullshit, man. Let me focus in what I need to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be doing that shit, yo. We supposed to be studying. We grown ups, man. We ain't got time to be out here fucking around, yo. These people want you to be sleep and fucking around because why they ain't up on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
You gotta think, man. These people gotta perform. They gotta perform. They gotta do their duties. They gotta balance those books. Them 1099s, they supposed to balance those books. She gave you everything that you need, man. And I'm confident in myself to believe in myself. And just I keep working and keep studying and just keep reading. And then you know what I'm saying? Get with like-minded people. Ain't nothing wrong with you, y'all coming together collectively and and doing things together. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know what I'm saying? Each and every one of you need to add value to one another. Don't come in just not prepared, not ready to learn, and half of the time you just in there you just mooching. You just been leeches. No, man. It's just when I talk to people, man, I want to be of value to that person. Like I said, I don't mind being used, but use me in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Use me in the right way. Cause we all gonna be used, but I want to be used in the right way. You know, and I'm grateful for where I'm at, man. And like, cause being a part of this group, man, has been a blessing to me. And like I said, I pay attention to everything she do. She moving like we gotta move militant just like her. Gotta move militant. You can't be out here just moving. Don't even know how you moving. You gotta move militant and just do your thing. We trying to get these discharges at the beginning of the year. We can get those discharges. If you did your stuff, she already told you. She put it on a post. The 10 and an A, get your stuff that you lent them. You know, shit. Now she just posted to do your audits. So let's get it done, man. We shouldn't be dragging our feet. You know what I'm saying? It's not wrong with studying. I want you to study, but still, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna relate this to like being a sports. Like if you know you're ready to play ball, you gotta get out there and play ball. You can't just sit on the sideline forever. You gotta get out there and play ball and try it. because you don't never know. You could do it the first time and get what you're looking for, get your remedy the first try, because you got the foundation and you did it correctly. Just give it a try. Don't just get all the information and don't got no. I ain't saying not to have your stuff together. Now have your foundation ready, but I'm just saying just don't sit on all the information, not use it too. You got to be able to use it and apply it, and then if it don't work, then you always go back and study and see where you did you miss something, did you or write on a checklist. That's what I do before I send out my instrument. I write a checklist. Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do the way she said to do this? I do that, and I had like I said before, when I sent my stuff to Navy Federal, I sent everything medallion stamp with no problem. When I went in the bank, I didn't have no hiccups. That lady like, damn, I didn't know you know that shit like that. She gave me all my shit, and I sent it directly to Navy Federal Investment, 1007 Lecture Ave, Vienna, Virginia 22180. I sent it to Diane Young. She's the chief operating officer in that department. So she the big dog. She up there with the CFOs and the CEOs. You know, everybody said Tim Rosen. And then when I go to FINRA, she's a broker. She's a Series 7 broker. And all of that, you know, FINRA will tell you all. It's a lady named Marissa. She's a Series 7 broker in that the department. And all of that, Miss Diane Young is an underwriter as well. She has a Series 24 broker license. So she's an underwriter. So I'm like, okay, ain't you the chief operating officer? I'm gonna hit you with this. You signed the oath, so I need to see is you gonna comply. So we here, guys. We got to take charge, man. We got to take charge. We gotta get out here and do what we supposed to do. They gotta balance these books. They gotta do what they got to do. What else? Who got some questions for all that new to? Go watch Discharge. Exactly. Go watch it. Yeah, go watch Discharge at 1 and 2. She got it on. She got it on YouTube, man. She has it on YouTube for free. The 750, how to get your 750 for free. Like, man, that's a Christmas present she giving you without even give you a Christmas present, you know? Shit, I checked it out, man. You know, like I knew how to do credit, but when she dropped the sauce on Discharge that one, how to really get your credit up to 800. Like I said, I helped a friend. I can show you. I wish I can post it in the group. I helped him with a 1099-C. He had a credit card debt with a company, I want to say Merit Bank. He had him for years. He been disputing. He like, man, I can't remove this shit, bro. Like, hey, man, let's just do the 1099-C. I helped him with the 1099-C. Within 30 freaking days, 30 days, he called me back. His credit shot up 122 points. And I learned that from Discharge at
Dog.
1. Dead ass. Dead ass. I could believe, you know, I got an 800 credit score, but right now, but shit, it been time I got turned down for some shit, you know, but I'm focused. I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm focused on my auto loans and shit first. The real shit. I'm trying to get those out of here. You know, so then I can move forward, progress with the other little shit. I always can go back, double back, get them niggas because I'm gonna get their ass. Trust me. And like I said, man, being in the group been a blessing to me. I'm gonna keep it G. It been a blessing, and I'm happy to be in this shit. And I don't mind helping as much as I can. I don't know everything. I just take bits and pieces because the pieces she dropped, man, it's like putting a puzzle together. You just got to put them together like a puzzle. And I think she said that before. You got to take them puzzles and put them together and just know how to talk when you go in public. When you go in public, speak with these people to make them think like, damn, you know. And I hit motherfucker with a Better Beer Bureau. Oh, you don't want to give me the medallion stamp? Okay, then I'm going to report you as the Better Beer Bureau because by law, you're supposed to give it to me. I'm a client of yours. I'm a customer of yours. I'm going to report your ass. I'm going to make you perform. I'm gonna make you do what you need to do. But I haven't went to that yet. But I'm just saying if you did, you know, but KL dropped some real true shit. So repeat the NFC. Okay. It's if you sending it to Navy Federal Investment, you can send your contract, make sure it endorsed properly, the way Mr. Mika said. Just shoot. It's I'm sorry, it's 1007 Electric Ave, Vienna, Virginia, 22180. That's why I sent mine to. I mean, that's why I sent, you know, they haven't performed in 21 days. So now it's never left for me to report her ass to the SEC and FINRA because at this point I had everything medallion step. It was no reason for her not to perform her duties. So
What
I'm
address
pissed
are
right
y'all
now.
asking
I'm
for? I
38.
keep y'all saying that. Hey, go back, girl, in this bitch. What's
They
up?
that was for the
Get
address.
your ass in here.
Yeah,
You already know what time
yeah.
it is.
I'm thinking they asking for the address. I'm thinking they asking for the address. Shoot. I think they asking for the address where I sent my document. That's why I sent. That's on the SEC. You know, and why I sent it to her because, like I said, she signed the oath. So and she the chief operating officer. So I looked at it like that. It's like you send it to a CFO. You send it to a high rank officer of that department, and then you know, you can check when you look at these. Also, if you trying to get some, you know, do what you're supposed to do, go to FINRA and look and see they are brokers. They like you went to Fidelity. Go to FINRA and see they are brokers that they say they are. Because FINRA, they got to
Mm-hmm.
report to FINRA and see they are brokers. So that's what I do. When I get their card, I'm like, let me go set FINRA and see they on FINRA broker check because they supposed to be. Because you know that's what I do. I keep
Hey,
I be
put
on
put
their
put
ass,
put
man.
put that
You know what
address
I'm
down
saying?
in the chat if you can.
What
Yeah, put
address?
that address into.
Yeah.
There's 85 people in here, and they probably didn't get it.
What address are they asking for? Yeah, I
The
was
Navy
doing some
Federal,
stuff.
the
Hold
Navy
on, let me
Federal
bring Chris
address he
back.
just gave out.
Oh shit, I'll let
Huh?
Chris drop that shit. I'll let Chris drop that shit. I didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
know what
yeah.
he was talking about, so that's why I was like, huh? Yeah, I was
Yeah,
moving
drop
around. I
that
was
in
doing
the
some shit.
chat for people. Hey, who is this? I seen her in here. I talked to her yesterday. Harley. Yeah, she's good people. Yeah, I spoke to Harley yesterday, and had a little consult with her, and I still owe the twins a consult as well. So I got you guys. I got like two other people that I owe consults with, so I'm not going to be on here for too long. But I wanted to catch you before, um, you know, you got busy.
Who you talking about? Me?
Yeah.
What's good? What you need?
So I was looking up that company for Keller Williams,
Oh, you
and
talking about like a transfer agent?
mm-hmm.
Talking about
That
American?
yes,
Okay, so yeah, what do you find out?
I ended up finding out just a little bit, but I'm trying to see how it actually reflects because, like you said, it is showing up Wells Fargo and it is showing up them. So I'm just like, okay. So I mean, I know that I would send it to the transferring agent, which that transferring agent would be the. I can't even go back and look at it because then it'll take me off. uh, but yes, let me see. I'll send it to you privately.
Yeah,
And then we'll
definitely do
address
that.
it publicly for them afterwards because I don't want to confuse
Yeah,
anybody.
Michael?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
exactly. I'm back, bro. I appreciate it. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, shit. Hey, is that the right address that's paying?
yeah. Yes, that's the right address. Yes,
And
Yeah.
guys, that is
What's up,
for
Dizzy?
Navy Federal. That's for Navy Federal.
that's for the address. And also, Miss Tamika gave you address. Also, if you send in uh, like your statements, you know that you get every month. The statements you get every
Right.
month, she gave you that one to send to that processor plate. They got the guy named Kevin Weinstein or Stone, whatever. I don't know.
Weinstein.
Yeah, yeah. Go to her page and you can endorse that bill the same way you endorsed your contract. And you can send that to directly to them for your credit card and your what am I call they are a processing company. So he in that processing department that does that type of work. So she gave you
They
some
talking
gems on
about
it.
Diane.
What's that, bro?
She said, who's the person for the address?
Oh, the address of that 1007 is Diane Young.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, it's got to be Diane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying on the processor side, Mr. Tamika said that the guy was named Kevin Weinstein. So on the if you send your statements, like if you get a statement every month through the mail and they give you an envelope, you send it directly to them through that to that address. If you want to endorse your bill monthly that way, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But you don't want to endorse it Monday. You can actually tell them, hey, I want you to do this until I say otherwise. Or I want you to do this
Yeah,
for 3 years, depending on what it is.
yeah, that's true. You gotta instruct them. That's
Yep,
true.
right there in that damn introductory letter. You tell them, keep applying these to my bill every month. And every time you get they create a new one, slide that bitch in my TDA.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can is this Bridgie Della? She can hit us up on Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram about that CPN stuff. They'll definitely be working with Nolia about with that. But we got some stuff going for you guys on those CPNs.
What up, Noya?
Okay.
Yeah, we got Noya up in this bitch. I already know what it is.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, it's a blessing, man, to be in here, man. I'm glad everybody tuning in and trying to, saying, sometimes you need that, man, to kind of get some confirmation. Saying? Sometimes, it's because when you're on this road, when you're on that rabbit hole, it's like you're in that lonely. So, like I said, I'm grateful to be in the group because I met a lot of good, genuine people out the group that I have met. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we all trying to add value to one another. Like I said earlier, if I'm gonna be used, use me in a good way. Use me in the right way.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? We all gonna be
right.
used, but use me in the right way, and then all of that, we all gonna use one another. But be an asset to that individual as well. Just don't be a leech and just suck them dry, and then they looking at you like, damn, this motherfucker ain't. He just leeching. He or she just leeching. So
That's crazy. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I mean, I've been there, done
Real
that. You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Where a
yeah,
bunch of people, I'm giving information, but ain't no information given back. You know what I'm saying? Don't come for me for a bunch of information and there's nothing that you can give me. There's got to be something in that specter that you can give me. I mean,
yeah,
I'm, like we're going to work together, but I'm not going to just keep handing over information and I'm not getting nothing back or everything's just being harbored. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
keeping all the
lady
information and then,
said.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't work that way.
exactly. That's totally true. We can't do that, man. We gotta add value to that person as well. They add value to you.
They're already doing it to us, so why are we gonna do that to each other?
Exactly. So we got to stick together. If I come across something that if I use a person that benefited me and put me in a good situation, of course I'd be more than glad to lend a hand. Hey man, you go to this person, or that person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Or
And
I don't, or just sit there and just keep the information.
yeah,
Like that's it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
keeping the information, you know what's going on. You seeing me struggling, and then oh well, so and so and so and so. Nah, man, we gonna work together. We gonna do this, and we gonna do it right.
right. I ain't the smarter person in the room, man. I don't want to be the smarter person in the room. I'm happy to be around like-minded individuals that are intelligent as well, because that's the whole thing. That's the whole key to receiving remedy. You want to be around smart mind people, man. Like,
Because that's the reason why we're together anyway.
yes,
We're not in a room to act like we gonna steal each other's cornbread or something.
exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Hey, we all there for the same purpose. And I mean, y'all been in school, y'all know you can't plagiarize, you can't do any of that. Get this information, make it your own, because we create our own forms and you do your own thing. But take what you can get from that and change it up, remix it.
What's the name of Federer? Neil said, "What's the name of Federer?"
But I'm
That's
not gonna hold
that,
no
but that's
information because somebody else don't.
Neil Anderson. That's who I
I
sent
need to
it.
get rid of it first.
That's for if you send it to the Department of, if you send your stuff to your security on behalf of Diane Young. Like I said before, Neil, she is a broker. She's a Series 7 broker. And she the chief operating officer in that department. So she the big dog in that department. And she signed the oath. So of course, if you do your research on FINRA and pull up Navy Federal Investments, you're gonna see her, you're gonna see Marissa, you're gonna see Tim Rosen, you're gonna see
Mm-hmm.
you can see all these people. They are brokers, and like I said, Diane Young is also an underwriter. She has a Series 24 broker license, so she's an underwriter. I did my research on it. Like, damn, she's an underwriter too. Like, damn, she all this.
And she an underwriter.
Ray,
You
put
see
them
that? That
on
underwriter?
game,
That's the
Ray.
nigga you need to go to that's been letting been
Yes.
denying your ass. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's an underwriter. If you, cause underwriter ain't never transfer agents. So you go do your due diligence to look under what a broker license, a Series 24 broker license, that tell you they are underwriters. And they was like, damn, she an underwriter too. Like shit. So why we
Yeah,
getting this
little
pushback?
Lucy.
Why we
Hey, and y'all. I was looking yesterday too. I seen that they switched the issuer or the for Mercedes. We gotta update that list because they definitely switched
They
it.
fucking sure did.
Yeah, they
Them
definitely
niggas is
switched
trying
that
to
shit.
hide right now because they know we know.
So I found the corporate. His name is Juan.
See, yeah, when you said that, they fucking bleeped your shit. Like, his name is, see what I'm saying? Yeah, I just taught that.
Yeah, I mean, global.
Yeah, they're gonna keep switching it because you can. By law, they can. They can switch it. They're gonna keep switching it up. But I mean, y'all just gotta know how to find it. You can't just go off of what somebody says and says, "Oh, this is the person." No, you got to do your own due diligence because that's what we do in the private. We do our own diligence and we handle our own private affairs.
Yeah, yeah. Global vision, empowerment, David Federer. Yeah. If, like I said, if you go pull up Series 24, you can Google it. Pull up what is a Series 24 broker, and they're gonna tell you what they are. They're gonna give you the description of what they do. And they're gonna say underwriter. If like
And
I
if
was like,
y'all
damn.
smart, y'all gonna fucking start studying what it is to be a Series 7 broker and shit. Become one.
Yes. Exactly.
And a 7 series broker is I mean, you have direct contact with the secondary market
Exactly.
right there. Like,
Switch that
and
motherfucker right on in there.
honestly, you guys got to understand the banks are nothing but security transfer agents. We know that.
Yep.
They are the transfer to transfer our securities to that secondary market, which is that secondary broker, that 7 series broker,
As
for
Kayla say,
them to be able to trade on the secondary market.
as what Kayla say, they committed fraud. I mean, I love that guy, man.
Exactly.
Always, it's
And in
always
the
fraud.
secondary market, you
Yeah,
know that they don't have to report taxes. They filing out 1041s and shit.
yeah, but they have to do them though. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of being a
They do
nonprofit.
have to do them.
Yeah, they
They
have
do
to.
have, and they do have to relay that to us, and they don't.
Exactly. But this is my personal opinion. I said it earlier with KO, so I'm glad y'all guys in. Uh, I was just saying, like, yeah, they are nonprofit, but you got to understand, I have a nonprofit. I still have to file taxes, but I just don't have to pay taxes. You still got to file them, bad boys. So you did your
Yeah,
1099-A,
you still gotta file them.
you still got to file them. They don't you exempt
Yeah,
from paying them. That's the only thing you exempt from, but you still have to do them. So when you did your
because if
1099-A,
you don't, you're gonna get audited.
yeah, if you did your 1099-A, they can't bypass that because you already got it approved and accepted on the private side with the IRS. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps because we didn't know that, and I feel like this
It's
is my personal
it's
opinion.
called balancing the books. You got to do both. You got to
Yeah,
notify once it's done on the public side. You got to notify I mean, once it's done on the private side, you got to notify the public because you got to balance the books.
yep. You got to keep them books
So
balanced.
you're notifying them and doing it on the private side, but you're not doing anything for the public. And the only thing you have to do for the public is notify. And to notify the public is filing the appropriate forms to do so. The 8832 form already lets you know if you have your paperwork set up right that you don't have to pay them taxes, but you do have to report.
Yep, there you go. Hey, but this is my personal opinion. You correct me if I'm wrong. Just correct me if I'm wrong. I was gonna say, I think this is my personal opinion. They forge your name on them 1099As. Uh, I
That's
feel
just
like
because
they
you
force your
guys are
name on the
fucking,
motherfucker, put you as a lender. That's why you don't receive them because they already got you as a lender. So it's like it coming back to them. It reverted back to them instead of you supposed to don't send. They supposed to send it out to you. That's what I'm thinking because you are the lender due to truth in lending. It states that you are the lender. So correct me if I'm wrong. If
We
I'm
are.
wrong, correct me. If I'm wrong, correct me. Do y'all think that? I mean, do you
Wait,
do
say that again. I didn't hear you
what
quite
I
well.
what I was saying is when they do their 1099, when you do your 1099, now you good. But when I think they do them as well, which we know they do them, and I feel as if when they do them, they put your name, they forge your name on that form as the lender, and they are the borrower. But how can you get a copy back if they sent it? directly if it's sent directly to them already. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's
Yeah,
already
I get
revert.
what you're saying. There, that's what's happening though, because at the end of the day, they're sending you the interest. They're making themselves in the position where you're supposed to be, and themselves in the position where they're supposed to be. I mean, where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're making themselves the principal, the sponsor, the agent. You know what I'm saying? They're they're
Yeah,
they're
that's how
making
it goes.
themselves the beneficiary, and they're not the beneficiary.
They're not.
Mm.
We
Mm.
are.
Mm. Deep. Deep.
Yeah,
I
they
hope
always
y'all
trying
caught
to
that
switch
shit.
roles. That's all they do, switch roles on shit.
Yep. What is serious? Was a Serious Seven broker? They handle Global Vision. They handle securities and trade your security on the primary and secondary market.
Facts. And I seen Harley. She said I got my 1099A printed for my Bronco and my credit card for Navy, and sending to 3 different addresses.
Yeah,
Well, for one, you can't print a 1099A.
you got to
It
do it
tells you
online.
online. You got it. You can do it online, or you can get a copy. And I'm the only reason why I'm able to tell you guys this is because I know firsthand, because I'm trying to get some right now. Right now, if you do it online, they're not going to process that until after January, apparently.
They're
Yeah,
not.
on the 7th or the
Um,
8th, on the 7th or the 8th of that next month.
right. So, what I've done is I'm going to go ahead and take my PO with the 1099A filled out and have them file it. I'm gonna give it to them to file.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would be their responsibility, not mine.
Yep. But half the time they don't want to do it. So
Yep.
half the time
Yep.
they don't want to
Good
do
shit.
it. They don't want to do it half the time because I did that before, and they're like, oh, we they would say some weird shit. Did it with Navy.
But
So
that's why you get notarized copies, right? That's why we get the notarized copies, so we have adverse action now,
yeah, that's true. That is true.
because they have to. That's why we have the medallion signature and the notary,
Yeah, that's true.
because now we're backing up all claims. You know what I'm saying? But it is the fastest. Like, this is what I'm saying, just to get my PO through. I'm just gonna give them the 1099A. If I fill the 1099A online, it's not gonna be in the system until after January 2nd or January
Mine.
8th.
I did mine when I got notified that when before they did the firewall, whatever happened. I had got mine in. It been mailed on the 5th, so they already received it. All the people that I needed to see. Like I said, I did exactly like Hammond Tamika said on the damn on this Charlotte shit 1 and 2. Like
Mm-hmm.
send it everybody. Make sure everybody get, because they touch your security. Everybody touch your security. So why not? They.
Right.
I feel like everybody need to be notified. The ones who.
Yeah, the issuer, the C. When we say everybody, let's let them know,
Yeah,
because we don't want
you
to
gotta be
confuse them.
specific. You're
When we
right.
say everybody, we're talking about the CEO, we're talking about the trustee, and we're talking about
The depositor.
the issuer.
Yep, the depositor. Yep. That's what I did. I sent it to the depositor because they are in the
If
SEC.
y'all need to know the flow chart or the breakdown on that, you can go to S&P Global to look for that.
Yep, that's it.
There's another website that they have it on, just Justia.
Oh, oh,
If you look at the perspectives, the flow chart is on there
yep. The
for
perspective
said
definitely have it.
company.
Yep, totally true. Man,
And on the
hey,
prospectus, they tell you who the fuck is doing what. And they
Yep, they
give
tell
you
you what's
all of
issuing,
the fucking sauce in the
everything.
prospectus. I
That's
promise you.
like the indenture, because the indenture does it half-ass, but the prospectus gives everything.
Yep,
yep.
tells you who the trustee is, who the fucking
They got their
all that
Houston
shit.
number on there.
All that shit. It's on there.
Yep,
They say
everything.
they are not giving out the medallion now, down on lockdown. They can't refuse you a medallion, guys. You got to go look that code up. Should I drop it on them, bro?
Yes,
Shit,
drop the
No,
code.
I already dropped it on them the other
no,
day, but shit,
no.
a
I'm
lot
just
of these
kidding.
people weren't even in here to catch it.
Bro,
But
I'm
yeah,
in this
drop that
for.
shit on your knees.
Yeah, drop the code on them, because that code they don't supposed to do that. If they do, report that to Better Bureau and explain
Hell
the
yeah.
reason. That's what I did. I'm waiting on them to give me a reply back. If you know what I'm saying, if I have any issues, I'm just saying if I had any issue. But I had a friend who did it, and I'm saying like like I said, I got people I study with too. So it just you can form your own good study group. Just get some like-minded individuals. It's
You
just
say you did the 1099. Harley said she did the 1099A online and printed it out. I'm sending it to them. Tell them to perform. You can't do that. Like, I think you can't print it out on the 1099 online unless you did the 1099 you did 1099A online. Okay, you did the 1099A online. Did you do it on the website, 1099 online website, or did you do it and you just got the IRS form and printed it out? Because it's an 8080 1099A form. It's electronic. So if you just printed it out from there, when they get ready to put that in their system, because it's an electronic form, it's not going to go through.
Yeah.
And it tells you that
And
on their documents, on their tax form.
and what's so crazy, what we have in common, we have 9-digit number. So we have to report the IRS because some of us are paying taxes, whatever the case may be. They have an EIN number, so they have to report. Because see, the IRS is the direct firm to that. They have to go through the IRS to get the EIN number, so they know who
Yep,
they
that's
are.
the right code right there. Yep,
Yeah,
17 CFR 24017.
yeah. You stamped it. I mean, did you. There you go. 17 CL. Yep. That's it. Notarized. Yeah, she said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get it when you get it notarized, make sure you get it notarized by your signature when you put, pay the order of whatever you're supposed to do on the
I
back
mean,
of it.
I really think, I honestly, people are saying get it notarized twice. I don't think you have to get it notarized twice. I think the second notary is actually notarized. If you get a medallion stamp, that's a notary too.
Yeah, it is a notary, but it's just a higher form of notary.
You know what I'm saying? And it secures your signature.
Yep.
It backs it for you know what I'm
Millions of
saying?
dollars.
So exactly. So then when you get a notary on top of that, that is your two notaries right there.
Yeah. See, you don't need it but the medallion, you straight. You get the notary. Now you could take that notary and go to the city clerk, I think Miss Spink could say, go to a clerk or something to get it notarized and see that that's a true notary or something like of that nature. But if they work
Guys,
for
I'm about to drop some game on you guys. Y'all probably like, yo, where do I get a notary from? I have to pay for a notary. Y'all can get notaries from your bank. You can get notaries from the library.
yep,
You can get notaries from
The courthouse.
UPS.
yeah. Like and for free. The library does it for free.
Yep. You go to a public
Hell yeah.
library.
Like y'all
Free
don't have
shit.
to pay for these notaries. UPS does the notaries. Like,
They $5, but
The
see,
hell?
I go there, she give it to me for free.
yep, same. Cause
she
I'm up there all the time. They're just like, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Yep.
Right?
They do me like that too. So but I was saying, man, hey, we man, I'm telling y'all, man, just if you gotta you
And
Chilling.
I'm able to tell you guys this because I'm literally
What?
and have gone through it. Like I'm telling you what I've been through. I'm telling you my wrongs.
That
I'm
damn
telling
what?
you what I've encountered. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
what?
So this is what you can do
Yeah, I'm waiting on the
to
water to get out of there.
you know what I'm
You want to watch
saying?
TV in
Like,
here for a second till it's done? Or you want to go to my room and finish your food like you're supposed to? You want to bring okay, I'll just put your food up for you for
Neil
her in a little bit.
Anderson, where are you from?
Mhm.
UPS is a 5, but it's a Gerard one. Nah, I go to UPS all the time and they do exactly what I
You
need
want to
them to
watch
do
what?
for me.
Watch what? You want, huh? She at school. What you want to watch, boy?
This is a yeah. We pinned that CFR code. It's not a CFR code, but we pinned it.
think about it. Think about it, people. I'm back to the
Oh,
balance of the book.
actually, it is the CFR code, guys. My bad. I'm sorry. 17 CFR 240 17 AD 15. My bad. I do apologize about that.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. And also to bring you out the more speed, I remember posting this in Mr. Mika page, and she liked it. I thank her for that. I love that lady. For sure. What I did, I said you got to balance your books. They do, and they do because you have to think about when you work at a job, don't they balance the books? They
Yep.
can your book the book can carry over to the next year. The new year, you got to think. You got to think about the wording when they say new year. New year, they can't bring old debt to the new year.
Mm-mm.
You can't bring,
Nope.
you can't bring.
And they got to account for that.
Yeah, they can't bring old debt to the new
And
year.
whatever you don't report, they get to keep. It's just like, I know most of you guys have been in college, right? So let's think about it like this. We've all been to college. and we've all been into the system of having a meal plan card or something. You know what I'm saying? Or
Correct.
most of us. I wouldn't say all. I would just say most. So you have a certain amount for the entire year that you get on this meal plan card.
Correct.
But if you don't spend this certain amount within the second semester, you lose that,
That's exactly right.
right?
Yeah, you do.
So if you lose that, you don't get that back and it doesn't roll over for the next semester.
Yep.
You just keep that continuing balance. So where is that money going? Who's accumulating on that money? Has anybody ever questioned that? I'm just
You know,
here
you
to
saying some
just
you saying some real shit because I was like that when I was in college. When I was in college, it was just like that. If I didn't use that meal
All right, I got a
plan,
real gem for y'all right quick. Hold up. Y'all know how y'all sitting this damn, or if I was you guys, if you're trying to do this car shit with a 1099A process, get the go get the actual scannable copy. Fill that motherfucker out and send it down to Austin, Texas. Watch them process that shit with the quickness.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's the gym right there. And that's the gym I wanted. That's the gym I wanted.
That's the back
Y'all
door
don't
to the
understand what
IRS
kind of
where they
game.
process shit with quick. They don't sit on shit over there. That's where all the fucking senior IRS agents are at in Austin, Texas, and St. Louis.
yep.
Yes, definitely.
Damn, that was deep, bro. That was
That was
deep. That was
very that
deep
was
right there,
very
bro.
deep. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta we can't keep repeating ourselves. We gotta keep right, but we're trying to give you the gems. You know what I'm saying? All right.
man, it's a
Go back, boys,
blessing.
for the win.
Go back, boys, and go back, girls.
Go
Yeah,
back,
that's
motherfucking
it.
boys.
Hey,
Stole bad.
Hey, I need some go back girls in our group. I need
Oh,
to
yeah,
start,
we
you know
do.
what I'm saying? So if y'all got remedy or anything, please start coming to me. Start hitting me up, DM me, ping me, whatever it is. Like I need to see what's going on so we can start growing this girl group. We need to start seeing remedies on both
Ping girls.
sides. Gotta balance our books, guys.
What's
Let's
up,
go.
VC?
That's funny.
Yes, VC. Yeah, man. We just trying to add value to people, and man, I'm pleasant. I don't know a lot, but I just know what I do need to know. Like I said, it's like being in a group, man. It's just like you got to think how a corporation work, right? How corporation work. Say like if
You
say
are
like
a
say
corporation.
hold on 1 second, ma'am. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna explain what I'm trying to say. Say like
Yeah.
we like a corporation. We want to build a shit like an assembly line. Like I want to. Hey, say it's 5 or 10 of us. Let's say 5 or 6. Don't the corporation got one department do this, one department do this, one department. That's how you got to work. Hey man, you learn this. Hey man, you learn this. Hey man, you learn this. Hey man, you learn that. You master that area. So then we can bring our information together collectively, and then we can make things move a little faster because this person understand this. So if I know this part of it, if I understand how the 1099-CA work, this person know how the stamp endorsement process work. This person understand how to do if they good with verbiage and all that, how arbitration work. This person, if that's how you want to build your group, that's how it need to be. Because then you know what I'm saying, that would you think Mr. Mingo won't be happy that y'all trying to do that in the process you trying to learn and you building something like that. Because all you doing adding value, man. They are
That's what I was
valuable
got to
people.
say.
And I'm
Add
forever, like I
value.
said, I'm not saying this just to say it, just to get some kudo points. No, I'm just being honest. I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful for her and Caleb. I'm very thankful. Because like I said, we'll stay about in the dark. We think we doing some shit, but we don't even fucking know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm forever grateful. I'm forever indebted to them. Because
But
they
that's
don't
the
have to do
thing
this
that we
shit.
also
They
got
don't
to
have to do
limit
this.
is stepping into the waters, not knowing what we're doing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
You
We
gotta
got to understand and overstand and understand how we're supposed to do things and why we're doing it.
mm-hmm.
Because that's where the real remedy is. You can literally create your own remedy. I've created my own remedy already. I'm not doing what everybody else is doing, but because I understand it, I'm able to create my own remedy from it. There's multiple ways to skin this cat. We are our own form creators.
1099 NAC of the 1099 scannable. That 1099 is scannable. You can order one. I think you can go on a
You
website
don't
and
scan it. You just fill it out and send it to the IRS. They're scanning it.
yeah, I think you can order forms for free on some website. I forgot what
Yeah,
Yeah,
website.
just
the
call
IRS
IRS. I
website, the
need this
Yeah,
many
separate.
1099As. They're going to
yeah.
send them
But it
straight to
takes
your
it
doorstep.
takes 5 to 7 days, and you can get them for free. But it takes 5 to 7 days. So if you're trying to get it quicker than that, the quickest way to get it is from your local IRS office. They
Yeah,
have
if you
all the
got an
forms you need.
IRS office in your town,
Yeah,
Yeah, if you have one,
and
it's
don't
man.
be
gonna be
going
your
on
local
fucking
IRS office.
eBay and shit trying to buy
Shit,
fucking 1099 forms. They ain't
wow.
supposed to be selling those fucking forms.
And no, that's not at
Hey,
And if
all.
you catch them
Walmart,
selling, you can
Walmart
sue them for
sells
that
it.
shit.
Walmart sells it. Staples sells it. Office Depot sells them,
Yeah, do your
and they're
forms.
the 1099As. They're 8080 forms.
You hear
And
that
shit.
sound? That's the
Yeah,
sound of you going to get you a fucking black court. Now go get
It's
that
just.
shit.
man. Hey, yeah, forms are free. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. We just get out there and get this stuff done, people. Shit, we love what we do, man. We love what we do, man. We
I
try
love
to.
helping people. I started off being a nurse, so that was my whole thing and the whole process. So I definitely I want to help as many people as I can. So
Exactly. I would want to refer to the young lady. Yeah, you know why they don't have them in order? Because they haven't seen so many people fill them out now, and Mr. Biggs just got everybody on game and what they need to be doing, and they never seen
the
so many.
system has been exposed, right, bro?
Yeah, they never seen so many people do what they supposed to be doing. Been supposed to been doing this for years. She brought us to light year speed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. I like I said, I knew about them. I just never know how to fill them out. I just never messed with them because, like I said, I ain't want to be in no damn jail doing it incorrectly. You know what I'm saying? So I just stayed out of it till I got with the right person. Shit, been in this group, it been a blessing. Like I said, man, y'all gotta when you do get with someone in the group, man, just add value. You can find you 4 or 5 people that you think y'all can do something together and come together and get on Zoom or whatever call that you need to get on and exchange information and so y'all can help one another. That's the whole game plan. That's the whole point. We in this group to help one another as much as we can. I ain't saying we know everything. We don't have all the answers, but we willing to work with the right person to get the answer. You know what I'm saying? To dig deep and find out what we need to do. So this stuff can be you can make this stuff hard, you make it easy. We ain't trying to make it
One
super easy, but we trying to make it to the point that it's it's
You
a
get
12-year-old
inspired
kid can
enough to
do it.
get your ass up and go start looking through this shit.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
trying to make it
Exactly. Two
tangible.
heads are always going to be better than one, and this is
yeah.
why we go live. You know what I'm saying? This you have to understand. The reason why we keep getting shut down and we be telling you guys we're telling you guys stuff and we're telling you guys how everything works and everything and they try to block us out and everything. That's because that's private information. You guys are supposed to do your own fiduciary duty as a part of your trust as a being a trustee to handle out and operate your own private affairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we're
that means
exposing this
figure out
shit
how the fucking strap on the hat fits right, and then put the motherfucking hat on, put the strap on. See what I'm
because
saying?
we wear all the hats, and you have to understand
With
how
that
we
though,
wear all the hats, and in what instances, what hats are we gonna put on today on some Olivia Pope shit.
I see man. You're correct. That what's up, TJ. That's what's up, bro. Blue.
So it's literally, you know what I'm saying? Understanding
same
and
shit, dude. I did
overstanding.
that
We're all
same
gonna
shit,
be
bro.
helping.
TJ,
They
I
don't
had
want
that
us
nigga
to
shaking, boy.
expose
That motherfucker
this
couldn't move. That nigga was scared as hell, and he ain't shook for nobody in that bitch until I got up there. I got that had that nigga shaking. I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna issue a warrant. I was like, yeah, go ahead, issue a warrant. It better be a warrant of committal, because I guarantee you can't get one.
Yeah, I didn't tell them a warrant of committal, but I told them if they issued me a warrant, this is what's gonna happen. I'll lay all the laws down for them. So you can go ahead and do what you want to. And today I was supposed to show up to court, but appearance means acceptance of guilt. Appearance means that you are walking into their court system. Now you got to bring the private into the public, and they don't want you to do that. So if you're
Yeah,
doing that, you better know what you're getting ready to do. You
yeah.
better get you better get ready to know what you're gonna say.
That
If you're
nigga didn't know
showing
what
up
to
for a
say.
special
I'm about
appearance
to
on
see.
someone and you haven't notified the court or sent the paperwork in
Exactly,
to the
TJ.
court, they're going to devour you, and they're going to lock you up just with the same person you trying to that's locked up already. They're going to end up putting you in your system because you did it wrong. You don't know what you're doing.
And
Oh well,
so
that was up, TJ. That was up, TJ.
when it comes down to it, when you sitting in front of these fucking judges and shit, and they say, I'm gonna issue a public defender for you. You're supposed to pull out the law right then and there and be like, that's actually fucking illegal. And now you're violating your oath of office. And
Hey,
then you
you
tell
can
them what
even
fucking code that is. And they just
you
shit, they have to stand on those codes. Your fucking
most of the
statutes are
time,
not law.
bro, we got to let them know that it's not that easy because they're going to be like contempt, contempt, contempt. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
They're going to
there's
be
a
doing
special
all of
way
that
that
shit.
you put that
So
across. But you
exactly,
know,
if you know, you know.
yeah, because
But
they
at
be
the
trying
end of
to
the
yell contempt. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
go ahead and kidnap me. $250,000. Go ahead.
Yep.
yeah, because you have a fee schedule. But most of these people are trying to do this without anything
Yeah, any
set right.
foundation.
Their credentials, you know what I'm saying? They have no foundation. So how are they going to do that? And they're yelling this shit, and they're be like, okay, well, we don't see that on record. We
Yeah,
don't
like,
see a
where's your
security
record of
agreement.
you
We don't see a
charging me for this
fee
shit?
Hey,
schedule.
hey,
What are you talking about?
TJ want to share some light news.
All right. Hey, no, yo, I'm going to bring you back up here right quick.
Man,
Yeah, you know I'm going to bring you back. You already know what it is.
man, y'all know what's up. I'm working, nigga. It's my birthday. Tap in, get them
Happy
CPNs.
fucking
Cause
birthday,
next
bro.
week I'm gonna tap
Happy
Happy
birthday, bro.
born day.
in.
Birthday ages you. Birthdays
Yeah,
age
it
you.
does.
Yeah, man. I'm still a youngster. For
Hell yeah.
sure, for
We're not
sure.
gonna put those spells upon us.
Hell no.
Hey, yep.
Yeah, we green, man. I ain't doing shit though. I'm right here on the computer. Just tap me back in after TJ.
Hey, yeah, you know what it is. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday, my ass. It's happy light day, nigga.
That's it.
Peace,
What's
peace,
good?
peace, peace. What's good,
What's good
What's
with
good,
you?
TJ? How you doing, brother?
man? I'm doing good. How y'all holding up?
Are we doing great, family?
Yeah, man. Hey, I've been studying, man. I tapped in with Miss T, I think since last year, right? So
Correct.
check this. I've been studying for the past like almost 8 months, and I literally, bro, I went down her page, watched almost every video on there, and I took like notes, right? So I had this judge. I was driving, and this officer pulled me over. You know what I'm saying? And then first thing I did, I asked him if he had a warrant. He said no. He already knew what was going on, and I said I'm exercising my right to travel. So I pull up my passport. I handed it to him. You know, long story short, he was cool with it and everything. Some random female came over and she started spazzing out, talking about, yeah, you supposed to have a driver's license. I'm like, ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they went ahead and gave me some bogus tickets talking about, driving without a license and reckless driving. It was actually a summons. When I got that, I started laughing. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers about to pay me. So first thing I know, I came home, I drafted my letter, sent it into the judge. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, yeah, you're supposed to show. I was like, oh, they still trying to play private and public. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put their ass out on the record. So I show up in court um, with the court warrant, a copy of it, because I already sent the first copy to the judge, so I had my extra copy that was already notarized. So I pull up in there. The first thing I did, let the record show that I'm here today on a special limited visitation because equity doesn't do a special appearance. I'm not dead. And the judge paused. He looked at me and he said, come again. I repeat that because sometimes they test you, right? And you're supposed to say things 3 times to them. So I said it a second time to him. And then I was like, and let the record show that I'm not the legal entity. I am the living man. And then I look at the judge. I said, does this court disclaim that I'm alive? Does this judge disclaim that I'm alive? He looked at me. He's like, you're standing right here. I was like, does this judge disclaim that I'm alive? He kept quiet. And I said, well, let the record show that the court accepts and admits that I am alive. Furthermore, I would like to say, what is your authority to rule over my de jure. Bro, that nigga started stuttering. He went from saying, you know, you were charged with this and reckless driving, and then he went from that to he switched up to well, allegedly, you know, and then he asked me
Bro, you
his,
know how you can stop all of that
yeah,
is literally to stop all of that back and forth shit. You don't want to go back and forth with the court, and they don't
Fuck
want you to
no.
bring the
yeah,
public into the private.
yeah,
What you need to, bro, straight up to end that all be all. What court are we in?
yeah.
Because I'm operating under. Look at the flags in the courtroom. You can see how
Facts,
they're lowered and everything, bro.
facts,
What you
facts,
see, hey, if we're not in a jurisdictional court because I'm a living, breathing person, then we ain't got no more to say. And I'm not gonna
facts,
bring evidence to you. Presumption over assumption, bro.
facts,
I'm not gonna bring shit over to you for you to confine me guilty. The fuck?
facts, facts.
Oh
But the thing
God.
about it, when they ignored the court warrant, I was like, that's when it was time, because what I did in the court warrant, right? I sent them a conditional offer, so I had a bond in there. I sent it to Miss T, and she was laughing. She was like, "Yo, you got the ass." I sent the bond in there. I put 500. There was a 500K bond in there for, you know, because you know sometimes you send them stuff and they don't respond. So I made a conditional to where I was like, your silence will acquiesce that you're accepting the payment is fine. And then I had that bitch notarized twice, and I sent the copy.
Oh,
Yeah. Shoot, Miss T
did
was
you put
real.
it back on file and
Damn,
get certified copy?
damn right. I put it on the record, and then I said, here's what I did. Also, I sent a copy of it to the state's attorney general. So I put all the ass on notice, because I was like, and when I sent it to Miss T, she was rolling. She was like, "Yo, you put your foot on their neck." So next thing you know, right? He's sitting there, he sitting there shaking. He's like, "Oh yeah, we got a trial for you." I was like, I did not consent to this. I was like, "Are you attempting to illegally trespass on my estate without my consent?" And that nigga froze. And then I had the
Yeah,
first,
he's gonna freeze.
yo, he
And then at the end of the day, hit him with that form 56, 56F.
yep,
Because
yep,
we're dealing with the
yep,
courts.
yep,
You hit them with the form 56F. Hey,
yep,
I need to see those backlogs, bitch.
yep, yeah, and I,
Oh
And then at
God.
the end of the day, what you can do, at the end of the day, what you can do is ask, hey, who's taking tax liability over my state? At the
yep,
end of the day, who is taking tax liability over my state?
yep,
Either you are or you're not. If you're not taking tax liability over a state, then hand over. If you haven't, you need to file the necessary. If you are, you need to file the necessary forms, which is the 34, what is it? The
the 39,
1040,
yeah, 1040 and then
39,
3940,
34.
30, yeah, 39
Yep,
40,
exactly.
39 40, 49A form. So
Yep.
I asked him about that. I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna demand to see all the bond that you guys generated from this case." And he looked at me. He said, "What bond?" And I said the performance bond, the surety bond. I started naming all this bond, and that nigga was shaking. I said,
He
"Hey,"
did
Where's
I said,
because
where's
his
that
his
appearance bond at though?
yeah, yeah. I was
exactly.
I was asking him for all of that, and then I was like, "You do have my letter, right?" And he had the core rental, but that nigga didn't even read it. I was
I
I
just
was I was like
ignorant.
I was like I sent
I
I
just
sent you I
I
sent you
mean,
guys a notice in private, but y'all want to do it public. So since we have public, we might as well put it all on the record. I was like, you can go ahead and hand over this bond right now, or I can go ahead and just file a complaint on this case with the IRS, because I know y'all not
and
reporting
then you
this.
need to make sure you have your own person going up there to document this. It's called on the you say on the record, but you needed somebody typing this shit up.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
had a recording
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
right. They
Oh,
do.
yeah, I had a recording there. Oh, I did.
And do your own person. Get your own person. You can record it too, but get
Yeah,
your own person as well.
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, that holds weight because now they can't go against what they said. It's he say, she said, and
yep.
all that shit is hearsay.
Yep. And then here's why I hit him with it, right? And this is what they try to get everybody. And I told Miss T that she was rolling. I was like, "Yo, this nigga had the audacity to ask me." He said, "Who gave you the name on the birth certificate?" I look at the nigga straight up in his face. I said, "My nigga, that shit is hearsay." I said, and he
That is
paused.
hearsay. I
Yo,
literally got it. Let me tell you something. I literally got in an accident, bro. I got in a car accident. They trying to come after me and sue me for damages. They lost on, I mean, for car damages. They lost on that. Now they trying to sue me for bodily injury. I said, I literally, they sent me the discovery, and what I wrote on all the discoveries is I plead the fifth and presumption over assumption. I'm not going to help you find me guilty
that's
for
right.
one.
That's right. So man, like I
If
said,
you
I mean,
guys are
you
smart out
guys
here,
are, yeah, you guys
go
are
get
really
y'all motherfucking go get y'all a stamp that says rejected on that motherfucker. So as soon as
yeah.
they figure that paperwork, reject it, motherfucker, on all your shit. I promise you.
That's right. I'm gonna DM you a screenshot, KO, of the ticket they wrote me. I'm gonna show you what I did. I went another step, right? I put 3 days notice to rescind, and I typed in title 18242.
Oh,
I said contract not accepted because I was exercising my right to travel. And what I did, I went to the court recorder's office. I got that bitch notarized, and I sent it right back to the Secretary of State. Because you know that if you sent the ticket back to the Secretary of State, the Secretary of State have to send it right back to the police officer that issued that shit, and now he has to pay for it.
but
Yep.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
I actually
Dude,
sent
I
it
was
straight.
just about to say
I
that
sent
shit,
it.
but I was like,
I
nah, get to it.
I sent it straight back to the police officer. Fuck sending it to the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State. I sent it straight back to the police officer. You're not
Yeah,
gonna.
that
This
yeah.
estate does not take
So
surety.
so
This estate did not give up any
uh, uh,
any
so
any.
so so
Any rights
so did you
whatsoever
did
that
you
we
did
give
you
up.
write on the ticket? Did you write without prejudice?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I just want to make sure because that's what I do. If I haven't taken a while, but that's what I do. Did the last time that they threw it out because the simple fact put without prejudice. And when I got in court, he asked me what that was. When I told him what it was, I gave him the law and I said I reserve my rights not to perform under any
you showed
commercial.
up to court.
Yes, I showed up
You
and
shouldn't
he
have done
threw it.
that.
Yeah, I know, but he threw it out. So he threw the speed ticket out when I
Yeah,
when I
Yeah.
so
So now what I would do was, if I were you, if I would get an auto report on that court number because they trading it on the secondary market. Get the CUSIP number
you
on
already
that
know.
and
You
hit
already
them for
know.
securities fraud. The
For sure,
fuck.
you for sure you
And
already know.
what they
And
and what they do, let me tell you what they do. What they do is
oh, they're trying to cut her off because she's
time
spitting that
when
damn.
you're dealing with cases and stuff. Most of the time, whenever you get them on cases and stuff, they literally put that in a batch. So the CUSIP number, it comes in a batch. Okay. So you get everything that there is in that batch of CUSIP numbers for that case number.
Facts, facts,
And,
facts,
and they have to report that.
facts, facts. So what I did was once I issued that court warrant, so I put a condition clause in there saying that, well, if you stay silent, this is how much you about to pay me. And once I got the summons, I was actually laughing because I was like, oh yeah, these niggas not trying to do public because they think they're dealing with some food. So I went on the record and I just made a public record. So now I got a notice sent to the attorney general of the state, and that shit is on record and it's notarized and it's been filed back in the public. So now if they don't produce the evidence, because I told them like that you're assuming and asserting that I am the legal entity, and not now their ass is on the wall. If you don't produce the evidence, you got to pay me $500K, and then I got a $10 million bond in there if they ever try to trespass on me without producing the evidence. Yo, Miss T was rolling. She was like, bro, you
Do
put
you
a
have a
foot
fee
up.
schedule on file?
All of that is on file. I already filed that shit with them.
you did your UCC.
I filed all of that. Yeah, I have all of that on file.
What is this,
Yeah.
And
Raymond?
yeah, that's me.
Man.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got you, bro. Cause I seen it. Hey, you solid, bro. I seen that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what I did right now, I'm waiting for the attorney general as well, because he oversees all of that, even the police department of every state. So I already told him like he also is gonna be a party to the lawsuit as well because his corporation is out here trying to commit fraud when I did not give them consent to rule on my de jure. So I'm gonna file that shit in federal court and just I literally called the office and I already reported the cops, and them niggas like, because they were like, yeah, we never seen somebody come up like this. Even my aunt was saying that because I just moved to Jersey, so I was like, yeah, they don't know who they're playing with because I've been in LA
Yeah,
for the
see,
last 20
I,
years.
I just sent some stuff off to the judge here in the colony,
Yeah,
and he's trying to issue me like literally. I gave him my national ID and everything. I gave him all of that. He wrote me a ticket in the name of my regular
Strong.
my
Yep.
strawman name. He wrote me a
Yep.
ticket in the address, old address and everything. So that was
yeah,
fraudulent
yep,
first and foremost.
yep,
Yep. That's
Okay,
fraudulent documents. You
yep,
cannot do that.
so not only is it fraudulent, but it's also uh you're impersonating a law enforcement. You're not law enforcement. You're a fucking
Exactly.
peace officer.
yep, yep, yep. So
Exactly.
Okay.
I got the judge saying when he said, "Oh yeah, you were charged." The first question I asked him, because here's the deal, I know we supposed to deal with stuff we supposed to do with stuff in the private side, but when they play with you in public, you got to come hard and ready to put them on. I mean, this is like when you know foundation and you know what you're dealing with. So the first thing I did was I asked the judge on the record. I said, "Are you practicing law from the bench? Are you a judge or are you a witness?" because you just said that you just said that I was charged. So were you there? This nigga, I didn't answer his question. I just kept asking him a question. This dude was freezing on the record. He couldn't even. He kept saying, allegedly. I was like, no. I was like, answer the question. And I asked him 3 times, and if they don't answer, and then I assert my rights on the record. I said, let the record show he accepts this. Bro, that dude was shaking. And then last thing I did when I demanded him to produce the victim, I was like, because I have the right to face my accuser, and failure to produce that victim, I do not consent to even go into a trial. And then he kept stuttering the whole. I was like, you don't have the victim. I just looked around, looked at the police officer, the biller, and I was like, yo, he's fired. And I walked out. I fired his ass on the record.
But if you're smart about this, you can be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. Ask them for that motherfucking pre-trial, that pre-trial report. Ooh, shit.
All right.
Yep.
That pre-trial report is gonna tell you what the fuck they doing.
Yep. But yo, it was sad, man. I went in there. I seen what they were doing to everybody else. There are some people in there. Now I see why Miss T said, she preached foundation, because, bro, they had people in there that was getting robbed on top of what they were already bankrolling out of their estate. Like, this lady came in there. She didn't know anything. They made her plead guilty to a $5,000 charge. Like, I almost about to jump out my seat, bro. Like, when you're sitting there and your spirit is just like, man, this is so foul. I wanted to say something, but I was like, they might try to get me with some bullshit charge. But I was just, that stuff is devastating. Like, if you ever just go to the courtroom and you sit down and see how to treat your fellow spiritual beings, yeah, you'd be devastated, bro. Like, that's why I felt like I had to go out there hard and put that bond on the judge, because I'm like, you got to know how to deal with people, man. Like, private and public. You out here, like, literally rob. This lady didn't have no money. She was like, I'm on welfare, and this nigga still charged her a $5,000 fine. And they said,
Yep.
well, when would you like, bro? They're evil to the core. And he was like, well, when would you like to make a payment? I almost about to say, fucker, you heard her say she don't got no money. But yeah, I'm telling you, these people are evil, man. They don't care about us. They just care about enslaving us.
That's when I would have found it in my heart to wait afterwards and then fucking tell this lady, hey, I got you. You gonna pay me less than what you gonna have to pay these courts to get you out of this junk. Like, I take advantage of that, and I've literally done that with people, helping my brothers and stuff get out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I do it a totally different way, and I just keep to the private. I don't even go to the public. I don't even have it to where they go to the public. Once you take it to the public, now you're gonna have issues, and they're gonna fight back. They're gonna get you contempt of court if you're not coming at them the right way. So don't even step into those courtrooms. To step in those courtrooms, that means you're accepting the admission of guilt. I'm not doing that. There's 4 things. There's hearsay, there's acceptance, there's plead the fifth, and then there's not saying anything at all. Like, I mean, not saying anything at all, but basically you have 4 things. It's conditional.
Yeah.
So it's not saying anything, or saying something, pleading guilty, or pleading the fifth, or just accepting it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We're not going to
If you want to do it the other way, you don't even got to step in there. Send them a conditional acceptance off the bat.
Boom.
Exactly.
That's it. That's what I sent. That's what I sent them. But the only reason why I showed up, because I had a condition in there stating that if they still were about to, because I know they messed around. If they still were not about to respond, there was a bond in there for $500K, and I had to go there and put that shit on the record. So I filed it back in, and then I put it on the record. And that dude was shaking. And then also, here's another gem for you guys. Like, according to Title 18, right, 241 and 242, you can also catch the judge with conspiracy as well, because if he's not providing his proof of authority, and then the officer wrote the charge against you, and then he upheld the charge, he just conspired with the officer to try to limit your right. That is an automatic
dismissal, right?
authority for him to lose his. You can file judicial review on that. And he can literally either lose his license, or he can get banned from the state, because now he's invading with the enemy to try to take you over, which he's not supposed to, because that's in his oath of office. Yep, and that's all in the canon law of judicial ethics, because that's the law that they deal with on the judicial side. The canon laws, they have a judicial code of ethics where they're supposed to abide by their constitutional oath. And then Title 18, 15, 19, that is saying like he's knowingly and willingly upheld the false documentation, and then he charged you for it. Like if you bring that on a record, bro, that literally it can get them. It's a judicial remover. It can get them removed from practice in any state.
Yep. And
But
then bars
also
it.
that's armed deprivation of rights also.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it right there. That's it. That's right.
But then you
You see Wakil?
They blocked him out.
Yeah, they be
nah, I
messing
just
that.
see, yeah, keep fucking doing that shit.
Yep.
Wow.
And look, it said Title 18 right for the RICO. It said the judge can get up to 20 years in prison.
Yeah, yeah. They can get 20 years in prison, and man, there's so many rules. Like like y'all read those USC codes, read those CFR codes,
Yep.
read them shits,
Yep.
bro. They're gonna work in your favor every single time. You know what I'm saying? Understand what they are. If y'all don't understand them, yo, we got AI to the tip of our fingers right now. Use
Yep.
that shit before they lock that shit down. Make sure you fully understand what you're saying before you send it off to them. Make sure you fully understand what law you're giving. You do not want to send them anything off that's even off topic or off claim of
That's
what
right.
you're trying to get your point across, because then they'll look at you as if though you're incompetent.
That's right. That's right.
And then they're gonna pick you on
That's right.
they know you don't know because you showed your incompetence.
That's right. And when you send any notice to the court, don't just file that on record. You need to attention it directly to the judge, and then you put attention in chambers only. Because if you just file
Judges chambers only.
if you just file that on the record, they can come up and make us some excuse talking about, yeah, I didn't get it. But every time I show up in court, the first thing I talk about is my notice. Let's address that. I sent you a notice in private. You want to bring me in public? Okay, well, let's put it on the record.
Facts.
Let's play ball. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then they be shaking their boots. I'm like, bro, I wanted to handle this in private. You brought me out in the public, so hey, let's everybody find out what's going on.
They only do that they only do that to see what type of competence you have. So if they bring you in, first things first is, hey, I'm not operating in this yet. Look at this fact. What court are we operating in? Because if it's not court of equity and this jurisdiction is not equity, then I have no business being here, and you have no business trying me. I'm a national citizen. At the end of the day, I don't work in this or operate in this jurisdiction, period. I know that you're a bench warmer at the end of the motherfucking day. You're a fucking bench warmer, and this is tax court, and I paid my taxes. I've reported my taxes. Fuck
hey,
you.
I hope y'all caught that, yo. She just dropped a handful.
She just dropped the bomb. You don't have to appear.
I hope. Yep. I hope y'all caught that.
Yeah. You ain't in Chancery Equity Court. They don't have no jurisdiction. Literally.
Yep.
They don't have no jurisdiction. She telling y'all. I hope y'all got that, because I definitely caught it. I definitely caught it. Hey, you threw it out there. You put it down. I'm gonna pick it up. You did.
Yep.
But the main reason of what he's saying also with that quo warranto, that's showing them they have no jurisdiction at all.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom.
Facts.
Boom.
If you have to appear, if you've already fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And let's say, like Tamika said, let's say if you ended up taking a case like Caleb did. If you end up taking a case like Caleb did and end up in a place where you tried yourself guilty, now you're on the other end, hey, I was incompetent, I was unaware, blah, 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 blah. Then that's when you got to put your boots on and really know the laws. You know what I'm saying? And really know how to hold them. You know what I'm saying? And you got to notify the court before you go in there that you're going to go in there under special appearance.
Yep.
Have your own person on record recording it. And also make sure that you fucking give them that cure warranto, because that cure warranto is the end all be all of everything. That's like not showing up to court. You're showing up to court, letting them know they don't got no jurisdiction over you.
Yeah. And then also what they'll do as well, they'll try to trick you into answering questions. Like, you got to watch out for that. Like, oh, so what is your address? Where do you live? And all that stuff. They do that to try to get you to admit.
And that's right there is why if you have a national ID, you don't have your address on there. There's no address on there. There's none of that.
No, I don't.
If you have a world passport, it already lets them know that you're a private citizen. You know what I'm saying? If you have a world passport and you're operating under the jurisdiction of the private, and you have your shit attached the way you're supposed to, and your shit is right, there is no way.
Here's what I did. I hit the judge with this, right? I was like, I domicile in my body. My native jurisdiction is the kingdom of heaven. And then he tried to ask me another question again, and I said, hey, we're here to discuss the charges. I'm not here to question the charges. I'm just here to question your authority. I said, what
Hey,
authority do you have? And then he said, and here's what he hit me with. That's the thing. You also gotta be ready for them, right? He said, well, the state of New Jersey has some authority from the federal government. I went straight to equity. I hit this nigga with the Bible. I said Genesis 1 verse 26. God created man and gave man dominion over the earth. I said, I'm standing here before you as a living man. With that dominion, I get to order you to do what I want.
not
And he
only
just
do
that
you
nigga paused. He
don't confuse
paused.
him. He paused because he didn't know how to take that. He paused because he didn't know how to take that. But what you can do is also, since you recited that, recite this. Not only that, not only can I do that, but only God can judge me. Are you God?
Facts. Facts. Yo, he paused. Yeah, he just froze. He
Most
was
of
like,
the
okay.
time, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Most of the time, most judges will tell you you got to stop talking to your contempt of court and all this other shit. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, it's
If
not a
they if
cakewalk. Do not let
yeah,
these people think that this shit is going to be a cakewalk. When you step into those judges, when you step into that courtroom, you got to know for a fact what the fuck you saying and what the fuck you doing. Because if
that's
you don't,
right.
they're going to devour your ass alive. Don't let
I'm
them think that this shit is easy.
You're right. You're right. I'm about to send kill the recording. I went in there. You're absolutely right. What you said. The first thing they try to do when you go in there, they try to bully you to in submission. That's the first thing
Yeah.
they started with me, and then I
And you
bully his ass. Yep, I bully him right. I
and
bully the judge right
also
back.
you got to be careful as to what instructions they give you. If they give you instructions you don't follow, I need you to raise your right hand. Who are you representing? Little
Yep.
things like that. The way they
Yep.
talk to you will fuck you up because you think you're doing what you're supposed to by answering questions, but you got to understand what questions you can answer and which questions you don't.
That's right. That's right. Man, she dropping some stuff. I hope y'all catching it.
Yes, sir.
She
Yeah,
dropping.
yeah,
She
you
dropping.
can't give a jurisdiction. You just
Yeah,
everything give a
she dropped it.
jurisdiction.
The first thing when they tell you when I go in there, right? When they say raise your right hand, you raise your left hand, and then when they ask you, because I did that in L.A. with a case, and then I went in there and the judge was like, this was a commissioner actually. I went in there the first time I was trying to test him. He said raise your right hand, I raised my left hand. That nigga got pissed. He even the bailiff in the back stood up and rose up, and he said, why did you raise your left hand and not your right hand? You think you're better? So I just went straight to the Bible in Matthew chapter 5, where God said, you shall not swear on heaven on earth. I
Yeah.
said, so the last time I checked, I'm not a person as defined according to your constitution. I said, I am a living man. I'm on the jurisdiction of God. And this nigga just like, bro, yeah, you can
And
literally see his
you
face
guys
just choke.
you guys have to understanding where this is coming from. We're not just
Yep,
telling you this. You have
yep.
to
I've
understand
read
where it's
this.
coming from. This
Yep,
shit is not only coming from the Bible they give us. The Bible is really like law of practice.
yeah,
Okay, and it's an
literally.
instructional. Okay, and
Yep,
not only that, but this jurisdiction, you have to understand they cannot fit living, breathing man in their system because it's a fictitious system. You are
that's right.
considered an enemy of the state to
That's
fit
right.
in this system.
That's
You
right.
are
That's
a
right.
corporate entity and everything comes in all caps. Corporate entity. They can't speak to you without speaking to a corporate entity. That's
That's
the
right.
only way this works. Do you guys know that you can make your same mission just like the United States? Let me stop. Let me stop, bro.
Yeah, they cut you off, baby girl.
Yeah, they cut her off because she going in. They cut her off because she going in. When I tell you when Misty hitting talking about studying the foundation, because yo, the moment I read this stuff, bro, like when I walk in there, bro, I feel like I'm in God mode. Like, and I'm just saying this because it's straight up confidence. Like you can literally go read this stuff in Matthew 5 verse 34. It literally tell you, it said, but I say unto you, do not swear at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by earth, for it is his footstool. So it's telling you, not by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great kings. Neither shall you swear by your head, because you cannot make your own head. Bro, when I went in there and I started quoting Bible scriptures, this is strictly equity. The judge didn't even know what to do. Like
Hey,
I literally told him
hey,
that.
brother. Hey, brother. I need you to DM me, brother. DM me.
Yeah, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you a DM. Yeah, when I started quoting like strictly like Bible, this nigga was shaking. He said, what he said, he called for recess or something because I didn't come in there as like, oh, I'm no. The first thing I told him was, I'm here to protect my interest in my private property. And he stood up and he looked at me. And then he was like, raise your right hand. I raised my left hand. Even the bailiff in the back, this nigga stood up because he never, when I walked out, he was like, yo, man, we ain't never seen something like this before for you to come in here and just like shut this. Because at that point, right, I already told this dude that he don't have no jurisdiction. So if you don't got a jurisdiction, you can't proceed. And it
Produce the documents right now that
that
shows me that you have jurisdiction. Can you
That's
do
right.
that?
That's right.
If you cannot do that, you are fired.
That's right. That's right.
What you say, bro? Repeat that one. I want to catch that and write that down.
I said, produce the nomenclatures right now that you got fucking jurisdiction. If you cannot do that, you're fucking fired.
Yep. Because it did say in the CFR code, there can be no discretion where there's lacking of jurisdiction. And if a judge actually acts in the face of any constitutional provision without him having jurisdiction, his judicial immunity is lost. So, bro, you literally can sue him in his individual and his professional capacity. Because they know I be pulling their cards, bro. Like, literally, like, man, when I tell you, and 5-6 years ago, I used to be afraid to even talk to the police officer. Now I talk to these fools because I'm like, yeah, if you fucked up, you about to pay me. That's what I literally be thinking in my mind. Like, yeah, I can have a conversation all day, but the moment you cross your boundaries, bro, I know exactly how to pull your bond. And I didn't learn all this stuff. I didn't learn all this stuff without like coming across Miss T. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm forever indebted because, like, bro, I used to be shaking. Like, even if I seen a cop on the road while I'm driving, bro, I would literally pull over and let that dude pass before I get back on the road. But now I be riding, I just be chilling, bro. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait till these dudes try to violate me so I can get paid.
That's how I drive, bro. I look them dead in their face when they go side. I look them dead in their face because I know I'm traveling in the spirit of God. I'm not traveling in the spirit of of hate. So if
That's right.
I'm traveling the spirit of God, I don't have that no right to fear.
Yep. And here's the first thing you get on record when they first encounter you. The first question I ask them is, officer, what lawful crime do you expect me of committing? Do you have a warrant for a judge? Do you have an affidavit from a signed by any third party witness that is accusing me of any crime? Like, you got to put that up on it, because once you start asking me that, at this point, bro, if he said no, then he just told you that he don't even have any right to be stopping you. So then the last question you got to ask him with, am I being detained or am I free to go? Now, he just said he don't have any warrant. He just said he don't got no affidavit from anybody accusing him of any crime. Because remember, truth can only be expressed in the form of an affidavit. And if he doesn't have a warrant, he doesn't have an affidavit, he got nobody accusing you of crime. Now you got to put him, this is where you choke him. Am I free to go or am I detained? When he said you're detained, boom. Now he just got his violation. Because if I ain't got no crime, if you ain't got no warrant, why are you detaining me? And then at that point, just plead your faith, because I ain't saying nothing to you, bro. Other than that, we can sit here all day and be sure that as long as I'm sitting here, I'm clocking this time because you about to pay me. See, that's how I don't even go back and forth with them anymore. I just ask him those questions because now it's on his body cam that he didn't have a warrant. Okay, he don't have anybody accusing me of any crime. He has not stated any lawful crime. So he can ask me for any of my personal property. By the way, oh yeah, your driver's license is your personal property if you still have one. And also that can be used as a credit card. So just so you're aware of that as well. So you just gotta study so you have the foundation and know how to deal with these people in public, because sometimes it's just about surviving through it so you can get on the back end and make them pay. You ain't gotta argue with them, because then they try to turn into, oh yeah, he was arguing with me, he was resisting. Nah, I don't do all of that stuff. I just ask you these questions. And if you don't answer it, bro, you just admitted on the record that you're committing fraud. And that's how they trick us too. Wow. So you gotta trick them into the same thing, because they trick us with the same thing too. So I don't answer questions, bro. I don't. Because what the first thing is said, you have the right to remain silent. So I only ask them questions to choke them. That's it. Even when I go to court, I don't answer judges' questions, bro. I don't. I ask the judge, the first thing I'm asking you questions is, you got to prove to me your authority. And if you don't address that, we ain't even moving forward. You can ask me 20,000 questions, but I know how to come back at you.
So you telling me a motherfucking public servant can tell me what fucking rights I got?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
And we pay taxes.
Another thing, man, always keep this shit in y'all thoughts when y'all traveling around and shit. Keep some gold or some silver in your fucking car. That lets them know you're not a popper. Go look up the definition of popper.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's why I got that gold Glock under my seat. Yeah.
And here's another one for you. You also know that the judge, the court, they're all debt collectors according to the FDCPA, right? If you look at
Yep.
I think if you look at 15 USC 1692, go read I think it's C all the way to E. Go read all of that. And the fact that they're actually attempting to collect the debt and they have not validated any of that, they've also violated that record as well. There's
But
so
then,
many.
hey, on top of what he's saying, if you go read that law, they're threatening you in the
Yep.
court to
Yep.
get that fucking money off you.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
third party debt collector bullshit. Everything they doing, you're fucking suing them for.
Yo, I'm telling you, like that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like once I started to really study and got the foundation, I just be looking for their charges so I can rack that shit up. Now I'm gonna get you on state level, I'm gonna get you on federal level, I'm gonna get you with the FDCPA, bro. And then I'm pulling your bond to call your insurance company and let them know that you actually are out here violating, bro.
But hey, that bond better be up to date. I'm gonna fucking wring your neck.
I'm telling you, man. And the sad part about it is like,
She trying to get back in, bro.
when you come into this knowledge, right? It's like you get so angry once you start to read because it's like, bro, God literally gave us authority, and these people they're not even from here; they're foreign. We allowed them to come here and do a business. Did y'all remember? Because I learned this stuff in high school. They were talking about, oh yeah, how we were pilgrims. We came here as the 13 colonies. How can you be a pilgrim and then you're out here a certain right? I mean, laws over the people of the land. That makes no sense. How can you be a pilgrim and you're out here trying to tell people what to do? Go look up the word pilgrim. It means someone who's traveling from one place to the next. So how can they come into your house?
Pillaging shit,
Yeah,
destroying shit.
bro. So it be right in our faces, and the whole time they've been playing us, and that's what really got me angry when I started to read. But I was angry to try to make sure like I stand my ground and make sure that the people around me don't get assaulted because this stuff been going on for generations. And the only reason why it's been going on is because we were lacking the knowledge. That's why they put us in this public school and beat our brains with all this knowledge and teaching us how to obey the authority when the whole time we were the one who had all the authority, not them.
Exactly.
True facts.
That big facts.
Yeah, not them.
Yeah.
And then once you come into this knowledge, you just see the whole bill. The whole thing comes down, bro. A judge on the record stuttering, don't even know what to say to you. You know you got some heat on him because
And he's shaking on top of that.
yeah.
Yeah. And you came in the correct, proper way. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And I hope that everyone kind of I took a little notes myself, you know what I'm saying? Definitely I'm gonna reach out to you, bro, because this is, I ain't in no trouble, I ain't never been, but but just in case I ever come across something like this,
Yeah.
I can use that for my arsenal. So that's how I think anyways, you know what I'm saying? We always gotta be alert and always, like they say, how they say it in words like don't be getting ready, you should be already ready. So don't try to get ready, be already ready. So when
That's right.
things
And
come about,
like I said, I would never know any of this stuff if I just came across Miss T like about a year or so ago, and I even told her this when I listened to Caleb video in court. I listened to that joint for 50 times straight out. I listened to I listened to everything, and then I read. Man, I was studying for 6 months straight. Even my wife should tell you, I'll be studying like 5 hours a day. I'm reading every books, every code. I started connecting everything. And then I also dive into the side of equity. I saw how powerful that was. And I was like, wait, hold up. So you mean to tell me the Bible was literally turned into equity for we the people because there's instructions in it? And I was like, now I see why they kept trying to tell us the Bible is fake, it's man-made. Because once you go into that Bible and you find out how it all intertwines with what they're doing, oh my goodness. Like, yo, that you can literally walk into any court. You don't even got to use no federal courts or no statute. You can literally walk into any courtroom, right? And they say, oh, well, you got to pay your debt. Well, Christ died for my sins. All debts are paid. Now, with the power given to me in Genesis chapters 1, verse 26, right? God created man and turned man. That's right. That's right. So then you ask them to balance off the book. Because if Christ pay off all debt, now you got authority to instruct them to balance off the books. And they have to do it. And then they're gonna ask you, okay, what is your request? Say, I pray everything is done in good faith. Literally, I've seen somebody walk in court, and I was sitting in there, and they said these exact same words I'm saying to you, and the judge just looked at them and smiled, and actually said, case is dismissed. Literally, like they was just on some felony type stuff. This dude he had a felony, and he was facing 5 to 10 years. And he walked in there and literally said these exact words, like Christ paid for all debt. So I'm instructing you to balance off the book. And the judge looked at him and smiled and said, do you have any last word? He said, I pray everything is done in good faith. And the judge said, good faith, man. And he just smiled and dismissed the case.
Exactly. And not only that, guys, you can use this with your credit stuff too now. This is equity. You use it with your credit and probably even to get your shit discharged because, like you said, God said all debt was paid.
That's right.
Full. So
that's right.
That's equity. So you let them know you're speaking on equity.
Yep.
So you can use these things. We can use this stuff for our discharges, for our vehicles, houses, and things of that nature. So he preaches equity because when you preach equity, it's like they got to abide by what God law is.
That's right.
God is what it is. That's what it is.
That's right. That's right. And that's how they've been getting us with the wordplay because they'll try to trick you. So when I study that, that's right, they trick you. So the first thing I always say is when they ask me what's your name, a living soul. Because if you go to Exodus chapter 3 verse 14, what did God tell Moses? God told Moses that I am that I am. So if I am a living soul, I can never be what I'm not. You see what I'm saying? And if you're asserting that I'm something, then where is your proof? Did you go to God? Were you in the kingdom of heaven when God? You see what I'm saying? So this is how you gotta make sure you're not playing with their word games because that's how they will get you.
I want to add another thing. I don't know that this is true, but another thing is that true with the live birth? If you have your live birth certificate, that proves that you're a living being because that's the whole purpose of you not being all caps name because your live birth stating that you are who you say you are.
Yeah. It's supposed to prove it and authenticate it, but here's what I'm gonna drop y'all. You know how when you do like the midwives and the home birth and stuff like that, you gotta be careful and make sure like those midwives are not registered with the state. Because if they're registered with the state, that means they have to give information because their license is through the state.
That's why I'm trying to get the nurses involved in this shit because this is what I'm talking about right here. We are making it back to the old days. And when Trump says the good old days, this is what the fuck he means. Okay? Like, this is what he means, man. We got to start handling our own private affairs. We got to start getting these nurses that are in the public to move to the private. I'm a nurse myself. Tamika's a nurse herself. She knows for a fact that, you know what I'm saying? They work off of money. They don't even care about the patients. We have more nurses to patients than we have. We have Harper calls all the motherfucking time. We have to call them because they got the nurses having way more patients than they can handle. So we as nurses can sue them because of that shit. And then we get in trouble or implicated when we know that it's not safe for neither the patient nor us. And the nurses know what I mean. Throw 100 in that bitch if you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I did level 2 trauma, so I know what you're talking about. And then the sad part about it is like because your license is incorporated through the state, even as a private midwife, you have to make report. And if they give the information to the state, they just reported your child as when they do that, when they fill out that paperwork, now your child is already in their jurisdiction because they've been registered to the state.
Hey, you have to understand that they already a minor when they sign that birth certificate. Guys, you got to understand, we don't got to put our kids in this system. We don't got to sign a birth certificate to bring them in this world. The same thing we do for us right now, we can do for them. We can set them up under our Treasury direct account until they are able to collect their Treasury. We can set them up having a good life.
Big facts. Big facts.
Wow.
Big facts. And then what you can do is you can get a family Bible. Just put the name in there. Find you a local newspaper. You can put an announcement for 4 weeks. You put an announcement in there for 4 weeks, but make sure you keep state that the child name is private. But you can just put like details, the height, the weight. If they're healthy, just give the announcement, but you keep the name private.
Guys, don't you understand? Don't you understand when it's with celebrities? Look at it from a point of view. Let's dumb it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at it from a point of view where there's celebrities who are like, oh, so-and-so had their baby, blah, 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 blah. That shit, they are able to run it, continue to run in the private because they had it running for 4 weeks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The Kardashians do it. Every celebrity is doing that shit. Look at what is going on and pay attention to what we're telling you. It's right in front of our faces, and they will tell you the truth and make it seem fictional all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, because
But there's a
they're trained to
balance.
lie. They're
There's a
trained to lie
balance.
to us. They're trained to
There's no,
lie to
they're
us.
not trained, but there's a balance. There's high frequencies and low frequencies. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a balance in this world, and we have to balance it out. But one thing that they cannot do is leave out the truth. What do they say in the Bible of what they promised the devil? That what God promised the devil? They will not worship you. That's what apparently this whole test is supposed to be, right?
Yep.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They're trying to see who's gonna worship God or who's gonna worship the devil. The
Yep.
devil made a bid with the God, saying that, oh well, you can't, uh, they only do this because you give them what they want. That's the only reason why they worship you, and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. If you know, you know.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
It's all about
Like,
submission. It's all about submission.
understand what's going on.
It's all about submission. And I'm gonna just say this off the strength, like, it's no hate against anybody, whether you fell in for the campaign, the whole 2020 thing. But I'm gonna just say this, right? That whole 2020 campaign, with the whole cold crap, was all about to see who's gonna submit and who won't. Because if you really, because I told you, I've been in LA for the last 20 years. It's all ritualistic. Because
Yep.
they wear their little masks, they try to see who's gonna submit what it is. That's just what it was all about. Who's gonna participate. And I'm not saying that there ain't some sicknesses and viruses out there, but think about it, really, right, bro? We had cancer been around for over 100 years. You didn't find a cure for it, but all of a sudden, some cold popped out of where then you got a drug and you're trying to force people to take it. So respect to everybody who stood their ground and was going the God route. Because I told them straight up in the face, I was like, listen, man, I ain't doing this. I don't care what you do, I ain't doing it. And I stood on that. So shout out to everybody. And then guess what happened towards the end? The Supreme Court in New York just ordered them to hire back everybody that they fired and pay them back pay. So think about that. So think about it. If you got fired or you were forced to take something that you didn't even know about, and now they're hiring everybody back and getting them back paid.
Yep.
So the whole thing was about submission. It was just to see like who was going to fall for it and who weren't. That's why they did that.
Yeah.
They up in here playing musical
They
chairs in this motherfucker.
I know they keep taking us out of this bitch.
Oh yeah, you be cutting off every time you try to speak because they know you're talking some real stuff.
Shit, I don't
And
play no
y'all,
games with them fuckers.
y'all gotta pay attention to that shit. Like, I literally have this poem on my shit. I'm not even trying to shout my shit out, but I have this poem on my shit. And like, literally, I literally talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why it doesn't get played enough. So if y'all want to go on my shit, you can definitely listen to it because it's some definitely words of encouragement, but it definitely
Mm.
exposes the government, and they do not like that shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
they don't like that shit, and that's why it's not getting circulated. But y'all can go on that shit and listen to that shit, and literally it speaks facts, most definitely. Like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a rapper, I'm not a singer, but I do write poetry.
That's what's up.
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it
yeah.
definitely is something like that. Like, y'all gotta
Mm.
I
understand
look at it
what's
like this.
going on. It literally lays out what is going on. Everything
That's
is
right.
going on is right in front of our faces.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Like, you can't be this you can't be like,
And not only
you
that,
can't see the materialistic things and think that's all that it is,
No.
because money
No.
doesn't mean shit. You got to
Nope.
be rich in the mind spiritually. You got to be
exactly.
rich in the mind in your body. You got to be rich you have to understand that you are already rich without the riches.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
That's facts.
That's
I
right.
always think that. I always say that to myself. I'm already rich in the mind and the spirit, and that right there would carry you throughout. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, man, we gotta understand that. What if that? Say for instance, we was on that part. Let's get on the money side. So now, say like for instance, everyone like, well, we'll have the cryptocurrency. It take effect. So all the green dollars, this monopoly money anyway is gonna go away. So
Yep.
what we gonna have to do then? We're gonna have to perform. We're gonna have to perform our
Yep.
fiduciary duties by doing the
Right.
step endorsement process. We pretty much ahead of everyone else who ain't on top of this shit right now.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know if you've seen it, but Tamika's already posted. They're trying to control the people, guys. We are the people. We are the money. Why do you think they're
That's
trying to
right.
control us? We are the money.
That's
They're
right.
trying to control their money because the government don't make money unless jobs are created, and we create those jobs. And
Facts.
we employ those people. We are the money. We sign the promissory notes. That's why we can hit them with securities fraud, because they signed us in a renegable contract. Like
Yep.
at the end of the day, they sold us this house for this point, but they didn't tell us what a promissory note is. And I'm guaranteeing you, half the people in here that got mortgages didn't know they signed a promissory note or what a promissory note was. And the
Which is
Right.
promissory note is a tangible instrument that you can trade for negotiation on the secondary market. But
exactly.
people don't know that.
Boom.
And only that, let me add on to that, which become a bond, which is a bond is a debt security, and we dealing with debt. That's a debt
Bro, you
security.
just created a bond, so now you put your signature on it. They put themselves in the beneficiary position, and they put yourselves in the trustee position. Now you have to pay the taxes, not them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Understand what just happened?
I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this on you. Check this out, right? Because I was talking to my grandmother before, right? And here's what she said, and this is stuff that really like fucked my mind up. She literally told me, she was like, because I said, Grandmama, what y'all used to do back in the days? She said, back in the days, we have farms, and then we would trade like goods and stuff with each other's and things like that. We would trade like, clothing and different things. I said, so is this how y'all used to do business? She was like, yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
And then when I started studying, right, and here's how deep the rabbit hole goes. So basically what they did was that they had to remove us from the farms and brought everybody into the cities. Like during the Great Depression, right? When stuff
Y'all
was
very
really
good.
hard, yeah, when stuff was really hard down the south. And they brought everybody into the city. And then what they did was they also took away the real value, which was the gold and silver. So once they took away that, because people used to exchange stuff for like, goods and stuff for gold and things like that. So once they took away that, that's where they
That's
really fucked.
Roosevelt. That
That's
was when Roosevelt.
that's right. That's where they really fucked everybody
But
up,
then
because
go back and
now,
look at like the like back in the days, like when they were in the clubs and shit. Like I'm talking like back in like 40s and fucking, well, not the 40s, but I'm talking like the 1800s and like
yep,
early 1900s. They
yeah,
had
Right.
fucking stamp, like literal stamps from the UPU treaty
Yeah.
on
yep,
the fucking cards.
yep.
What's that?
They
What's
used to
that one
trade.
movie with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy? Where they're in a movie and then they end up going to jail together and spend the rest of their
Life,
life in jail.
life, life.
Life.
Life, yeah,
That
bro.
life,
It
yeah.
shows you right there, bro. It shows
Everything,
you
everything, and that's
literally.
is it really fucked my mind, because she was
And
like,
if
so
you, if
We supposed
you,
to operate. We supposed to operate just like the Amish people. They trade their goods for one another. Like if he grow peas and
yep,
he grow corn,
yep,
that's
yeah,
like
That's
you
the
can
barter
trade in
system.
beans.
yep.
Yep.
That's what my
That's the
grandmama. That's what my
1099B
yeah. That's what
barter.
my
There's
grandma.
a
Yeah,
case law with that.
my grandmama told me that, and
Actually,
it fucked me up. Like I was like, wow. She was like, yeah. She was like, we really was trading like stuff with each other. Like that's how we really would get along, until
yeah,
they came and took over, and they just confiscated everything, and now they forced us
yeah.
into doing business with them. So I can tell you right
Well,
now,
they
like,
didn't force us. We signed a contractual agreement that we did not understand. They didn't force us to do anything, because if they laid down the laws and we understood what it was, then we wouldn't have agreed to it. But they didn't do that, which is deception of practice.
that's right.
yep. One, because if you clearly look at your fucking contract, no, excuse my language, I didn't mean to say it in the derogatory way, but if you look at your contract, it states that in the Mount Finance that the credit provided to you on your behalf. Whose behalf? It didn't say Navy Federal, it didn't say Wells Fargo, it said your behalf. So they never
Yeah.
financed the whole situation. You
And
financed the
you
whole
guys got to
situation.
understand, once y'all see that flow chart, they have themselves as the issuer and the sponsor. No, you go above that. You're the issuer, you're the sponsor, you're all of those things, and you're depositing it to them to redeposit to everybody else and drop down. That's the trickle down effect.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, say that. Say that.
So it came straight back down to who the fuck the real creditor is.
That's
Us.
right.
Us. We are the true lenders, people. We the lender, they the borrowers. No transaction can happen without us.
No
Yep.
transaction.
Yo, if everybody didn't even go to, if everybody
Transaction.
go to the bank, the banks would be broke. I'm telling you this right
Yes.
now.
Yeah, I'm
If we all
telling you. And
if we
that
all
Hey,
deposit to the
hey,
banks, they'd be
and
real
broke.
remember
shit.
when
If
we had
everybody would
remember
stop
when
using
we
the
had
bank for one day, they would fucked up the whole system.
Yeah, they'll be
Bro,
broke.
you can be your own bank, guys. We can be our own banks. We can fund our own shit. This is what they don't tell you. You have to understand that this is literally like, bruh. This is
It,
literally
it,
like what do you
uh,
call it?
group economics. It's called group economics
Yeah,
because we need one another to in order for it to have any
trade,
transaction.
trade and barter is what the system it should be on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's trade and barter. What goods do you have to trade for my goods?
Well, in that case, then It won't take nothing but someone to be a Series 7 broker, like one of us be a Series 7 broker. Then we could exile all the people out, because at the end of the day,
Bro,
then
what do
we
you mean? I'm right now. I'm hiring notaries right now to have on deck. I'm hiring, bro. I literally have, bro. Some shit happened. I ain't gonna say that on live, but
yeah,
I
you
gotta.
right.
I,
Yeah.
I need more notaries. I need more notaries. I need more people that are gonna be 7 Series brokers. I need more auto reporters, because this auto reporter that I got, I'm gonna let you know he's not doing what I need him to do, and he's not carrying out what I need him to carry out. And because I've put him on, he's giving me half-ass shit, and I know what's supposed to be in those audit reports. So at the end of the day, I need auditors. I need people that are in with the government. I need people that are going to be able to get me these forms. I need people that are going to be able to do these things for me, so we can get the ball rolling on everything else.
Totally agree, because that's the only way
Yep.
we
On God.
yeah, that's the only way we can move in public. You know what I'm saying, and still be in private, because at the end of the day, we need those type of uh, those type of connections. Because think about it, we have a broker. Why would we need to go to the trustee to get them to do what we needed them to do? The broker do that. That's their job, because they are a broker.
There
That's what
and at the end of the day, there is no greediness when we all on the same level.
Facts.
exactly.
I need people that's going to be on the same level as me, because there is no greediness, and I shouldn't have to worry about something. I'm asking, you know what I'm saying? And people come forward. I don't expect no greediness to be ahead, because we all on the same playing field trying to get to the same place doing the same shit.
Facts.
Hmm.
Facts.
Agreed. 100% shit. 'Cause I totally agree, because that's our whole ruling. It just we got to cut out the greed, and not only that, we just got to understand that we all gonna be used. Like I said earlier, we gonna be used, but at least I want to be used in the right way. I don't want to be used, See,
Right.
right now we in the what we call this what do you call it in church? You know,
Congregation.
congregation. Yeah, there you go. And you know what I'm saying? It's just I love this, because everybody, we all feeding off one another. We ain't sitting here being parasites. We all can
Right.
learn from one another, and that's the
Right.
whole ultimate goal.
Facts.
And
I
we can get
agree.
more, we can get more remedy. The guy just dropped a whole bunch of game that you can use on these forums, because people don't understand. Because this, I learned a lot, not a lot, but I learned a little piece of stuff from what in Amir Law. He that's all he used, equity law.
Equity is equity, because you got to understand that that's all it is equity and trust is equity.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's next.
And when
It's
we
next
talking
level.
about equity, we talking about chancery court.
It's next
Yep.
level. It's next level.
We shouldn't
And,
even be
and
You
able to.
know,
Wow, that's
that's
deep.
all it is, and everything is tax law.
yes.
Everything is tax law.
And check this out. I'm gonna
Title
drop this.
26, USC 2612,
Yeah.
taxable termination. Don't let me drop that on y'all again. Y'all not take that as game.
Yeah,
Oh, can I
that's all I'm
say?
saying. I hope they're catching what you be saying, because I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh yeah, I read that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Can I drop a little game, just a little piece of game, right quick?
Drop it, brother. Drop it.
Okay. Like we know homes are being, due to taxes and stuff like that. Why we won't go to the courts and find out what homes that need to be paid taxes? Don't you know we can do the
You talking
1099A
about the foreclosure homes?
Yep,
foreclosure homes, and homes
yep.
is their old property taxes that
Yep.
you can pay like $2,000 and you get the deed.
That's
So
right.
Yep.
why we won't do this? I'm gonna say it quickly. I hope everyone catch on, because I'm trying not to say it
Yep.
again. But why you won't take it and you find out the EI number to who you need to pay it to the property
Ooh,
tax, and do a 1099A and get the whole property.
you putting the game
Boom,
on deck,
boom,
bro. Don't do it. Don't
God!
repeat that shit.
Hold on.
Do not repeat that shit.
I'm
Don't
not
repeat it.
I'm not
Don't
repeating.
repeat it.
That's
boom.
what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. I mean, I ain't did it yet, but I'm just gathering up the home, because I'm trying to get a collector like 50, 60 homes and just do it for myself.
Don't
But
repeat that.
And then if you're on the flip side, you rehab that, put it back on the market, and it comes up with a value.
Yeah.
exactly, big facts. Or you,
Boom.
or
Hot damn.
or you can sell them, or I can wholesale them as is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Facts.
Sure can. Foreclosure system's your friend.
That's right.
See, exactly. And I have a family trust. I could just put it
What
in a
is a
family trust.
foreclosure when the debt was never signed or issued in the first place after initial signing?
There you go.
They can't sell
Exactly.
a debt that, bro. Ooh, fuck. Let me stop.
Boy, you know how I do? Check this shit out. I go get somebody that's in foreclosure, about to go to foreclosure, have them sell me the house cheap as fuck. Then after I do that, I'm gonna take the motherfucking house, and then I'm gonna go on here and get the motherfucking
I'm gonna hit a motherfucker 1099A on that bitch, take out all the taxes on that bitch, and then I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
put it back on the market. What you doing?
Yep. Yep. Facts. I'll hit a UCC one on that bitch first though.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yep.
you know that's in the pot.
Yep. Yep.
And if
Hey,
you already got a UCC one on file, y'all know what y'all supposed to do.
You're
But
right.
then
hey,
I'm getting a house for only like $200, but it's like a $60,000-$70,000 house. Ain't that some shit?
There you go.
exactly.
Yep.
And then if you do any rehab to it, you just increase the value, and then you can file a UCC on that too.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And then I'm gonna
Come
take me a
on, guys.
motherfucking
We're really
auditor
digging
over there, and
these
I'm gonna get the
gems right
fucking security
now.
back
Like,
from it. Ooh.
Exactly. Hey, you saying some shit, y'all. Y'all, I hope y'all catching this shit because it's dropping.
What's the
Yeah.
Instagram need to be on this shit?
Yeah.
Hey,
it's a
He's telling you,
private.
man. Telling you.
It's a
But
private Instagram
and
line.
then if you got a trust already, you can put your property inside your trust, so you won't have no property tax, and then
I
they
ain't gonna
can't do
pull up the
foreclosure
shit sent
on
me.
your home.
yep. Yep.
But when you UCC one, when you lean that motherfucker, that's when you go get that damn security interest back from whoever it was owed to.
Yep.
There you go.
Man, that's crazy. They be playing in our face, man. But I hope y'all catching the gems. They dropping. They giving y'all some real game.
Pay to the
There you
bearer.
go. VC Solutions. Tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the whole point is
He said he
having that
getting
trust.
67,000.
Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. You
He
got
said
that trust, man.
67,000,
We got to learn
6,000
how to operate in private as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Foreclosures.
yeah,
workload.
Oh yeah, that private side is deadly.
yeah.
once you understand how to move,
Nigga.
all you need is the ink. That's it.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's it.
The ink is mightier
And
than the
y'all gotta
sword.
understand what color ink we using too.
Blue, 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 blue.
Nah, fuck that purple.
Yeah, purple
Purple
too.
and gold,
Gold,
baby.
Yep,
gold too.
purple and
Purple
gold.
and gold.
Purple and gold's next level. Bloop bloop.
You have to understand what jurisdiction we're under, and we're still under the rule of what? Can somebody tell me?
You're under a fucking bankruptcy,
The
man.
bankruptcy rule.
Okay,
Oh
but
shit.
we're still under the bankruptcy rule. What does that mean? We're still under the law. We're still under the rule of the British.
Oh,
True shit, but you actually have to understand that you're under the rule of the British, but you're not under their rules. You're under the Roman law rules, and they're not
Yes, we're
telling
under
you
the
that.
Roman law rules.
and everything is strictly the law of merchants because we're literally dealing with what chattel paper instruments and securities. That's literally what's
Correct.
going on over here. And then
Correct.
the bankers also have their own constitution because of what they did when they came over here. And that's what I'm saying. If y'all think I'm playing, well, wait, they're probably about to shut this up. Go look up every banks that's right now within the United States and see who the owners are. I can bet you my life, right? 99% of them is owned by the so-called who? Jewish people.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And I got another little piece of source that I came across. It's a website called iBankNet. You can go down there. You can see the transaction that they committing with the debt securities. It tells you the whole transcript of everything they doing, like trading your securities. And
Yep.
that's why I
Hmm.
printed it out and I'm sending that also to the bank so I get a discharge and using God's law as equity to get a charge discharge. And also I'm using the
I mean,
bankruptcy.
use those equity laws. I mean, title UCC Article 8 and 9 are your best friend.
Yep. Yep. And there's another source for anyone who's going through
If
some
we're
issue
talking
right
about
now.
consumer stuff, you use Article 3.
Here's another source for anyone who don't understand what we're talking about right now, but they have some type of issue with some debt or finance or someone is breathing down their neck. Just go pull out the SEC form. You will see and read what is GAP. Because GAP is on
Hmm.
all SEC forms that they fill out, right? And then right back the company, demand them to provide you the complete ledger of the account. You want the purchase order in accordance with GAP. And
Yep.
get that notarized and sent it off. I guarantee you they get off your back. Because now what that's gonna show is they didn't loan you any money because they have to produce the entire ledger.
You guys have to understand what a loan is. Understand what a definition of a loan is. They're borrowing money against somebody who has no money. Like literally a loan, they're pulling money from nothing and creating it, and you're signing the note, and that's what makes it come alive. You're
Facts.
securitizing that.
Facts. And that's why they'll never show you the full ledger. And that's what I'm telling you, because you can only go to court if there is an argument, right? So you write them back and say, I'll conditionally accept to make this payment based on the condition that you provide me what I just told you. Let them provide the entire account according to GAP. And I guarantee you they will not show that to you. Because if they do, it'll show that they never loan you any money. And that's how you expose the fraud. Because you didn't refuse
Facts.
to
And then
pay
you
them.
guys can also go a step further, and like Tamika said, get that auto report, get that QSIP number. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You get that QSIP number and that auto report, it shows the fraud. Then you got an attorney signing off on it, and that
Yep.
goes with anything, because everything is securities fraud.
Yep.
You're the investor, and you get no equity back. Now that's game.
Yep.
Yep.
Go down
And
there at
that
the bottom where I just pinned a code for you guys. Go read that code and it'll explain everything about fucking equity to you.
19 CFR subsection 351.507.
Yep.
There y'all go. Hey man, you screenshot it or either write it down, or either one. You use this stuff to your ability, man. Cause like I said, we
19
here
CFR
we are
subsection
here we are
351.507.
we are here to give game, and we ain't holding it back. We want to let man. We are moving it in God's rim. That's all we doing. We're moving in God's
Can you
rim.
go somewhere with me?
Because check this out, right? You can only be sued if there's a dispute and then you don't come to agreement. So once you sent them that conditional offer, and this is just like, because I know like how it was when I first started and I would hear stuff like this, I wouldn't know what to do. But this is just some like level for somebody who just coming across this information. Like I said, literally, just go to the SEC Gov, because every corporation here had to either get an EIN number or file an SEC document, right? And then
Right.
pull up what is gap. Send them a
Facts.
conditional offer and tell
Listen,
them that I conditionally accept to pay this on the condition that you provide me these, because now that's your evidence. And then what you do is you go a step further, you notarize that document and send it to them. If they refuse and then they want to take you to court, you can just bring that letter and show it to the judge. Now the judge, and then request discovery. The judge is going to demand that they produce that record, because what? If you don't have evidence, then what? You don't have a claim.
Right.
Boop. You
Yep.
just stop them from trying to trespass on you.
So shit. General accepted accounting principles. Go look this shit up.
Yep.
That's right. Because you gotta show
general
to me that you
acceptance
loan me something in the
accounting
first place
principles.
before you coming after me. And if you can't show it, then what we talking about over here? You're wasting my time. I need to get paid. That's how you gotta
Yeah.
move on this.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
gotta move on it.
Yeah. I do the same thing with the truth in lending. I say, hey, do the truth in lending. It's a federal offense. If you can't
You
prove,
quoted.
state right here why I call truth in lending, because
Good
it
shit.
tells you the truth in lending. You did
Yep.
the lending, so you can't prove it in truth in lending. It didn't say the credit provided to you on behalf of this, whatever the corporation could be. It said on your behalf. So prove to me,
Yeah.
what did you give me of value? You didn't give me nothing of value.
And don't let them
Did you?
play. And don't let
But
them
you
play
gotta
you with
ask
it.
them also. Did you
That's right.
slide me that charging instrument?
That's right. And
Exactly.
don't let them play you with statement, because I've seen it happen a few times. They will send you a statement. A statement's not a validation of debt. It's just that a transaction took place.
Yep.
It's not a validation of any debt.
They're just debt collectors, man. That's all the fuck they're doing.
Yep.
Simple as that.
And well, shit, well, Caleb made more sense. I don't know. I hope I ain't getting in trouble, but he said it like, "Hey, when soon they transfer your security, what made it a split between your note and your contract. So therefore, meaning that you no longer obligated to pay that debt."
Nope. Because the only person that can enforce is the holder in due course. And if they don't have the contract, what you trying to enforce, bro?
Exactly.
I hope you
Because you
caught
try.
that. I hope you caught that.
What you
I
trying to
hope,
enforce? Because
Like I said, but where's that fucking charging instrument at, my nigga? You ain't got that shit. We out of here.
I hope you caught that, because what they do,
exactly.
they transfer it and they sell it. So if they don't
General
have the original,
accounting principles.
boom, they can't collect, bro. Because only the holder in due course can enforce. Go look that up.
Yes.
Yep.
If you don't have it, what are you trying to enforce?
They're gonna be like, what charging instrument? What are you talking about? Then they're gonna be like, contempt of court bullshit.
Yeah, they are
You're
gonna say
fired.
that.
Saying for my ass. Arbitration first, buddy.
Yeah, and I got the fucking like literal
And
tittle
they have
wall
to
right
put up
here,
a
and
cost
like,
for
and I made the
arbitration.
fucking printing on it big as fuck so you can see it. And if you need to slide this over to you where I highlighted it, what you're supposed to do, and you don't do what you're supposed to do, fired. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
That part.
And you can fire the judge because, like I said, the judge is a bench warmer. And we
Boom.
No, you
talking
can
about
fire the
tax
judge
court.
because he is a fiduciary trustee, and you can
Yep.
fire any of your trustees on your behalf. You can
Yep.
fire the DA, you can fire the fucking
All of them.
all them motherfuckers right then and there. All y'all fucking fired. Get out of here.
Yep.
All of them.
Every single one of them, because they're not acting on behalf of the what? The trust.
People, which own the trust.
Right.
Yes.
Check this
And you
out.
have to
Go look at this.
understand, trust
Yeah.
is everything.
Yep.
Trust is everything.
That's what they
That's
told
what
us.
you
In
want to
God we
learn.
trust.
But consumer law, I mean, yeah, you want to know it, but trust is everything, and trust will handle all of that.
Yep. That's what it is. If you go look up
And
U.S.
you gotta
versus Halter.
understand how to move in the public and the private.
Yeah, go look at U.S. versus Halter when you get a chance. That's a Supreme Court case. It literally tells you that a public office is a fiduciary to the public, including the office of a judge. And if he deliberately withhold any material information that he is required to disclose, he is guilty of fraud. I hope y'all caught
Ooh,
that.
ooh,
I hope y'all caught
game,
that.
game.
So when you once you pull up in them courtrooms and you start requesting documentations, bonds, and information, and them niggas don't produce it, boom, there you go. There goes his job.
Yeah, and when we say requesting, that's who's taking tax liability over the state.
Yep, there goes his job.
True
I
You
just
know what I'm
shit.
caught that.
saying? Who's taking tax liability over this estate? And if you are, and you aren't, it's either you are putting up bond or you're not putting up. And
Yep,
if you are putting up, I need the 3949 form
there you
and
go.
the 1040 form.
But then you
Right.
gotta also think on top of that, word is bond, right? Produce the fucking
Boom,
bond.
Exactly.
boom.
If you can't produce it, and they have to produce it, and they can't produce it because they have to get the necessary and file the necessary tax forms.
Yep.
And they ain't gonna be trying to do that.
Yep.
You also want to know how I pulled that card? I went and read Title 49 of the motor Department of Transportation. That's how I knew that we didn't even need a driver's license, and I shoved that shit right down their face.
Yeah,
Right,
y'all
right.
need to go rescind these driver's license. Go rescind that shit.
Title 49.
Rescind.
I
You do
read
not
that.
need a driver's license to hold a driver's license means you're a migrant farm worker. Do you guys just car propel?
I read Title 49, and I was like, whoa. And the Department of Transportation is who's runs everything, not the DMV. They're just another agent of the DOT.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so
then
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make that stick for y'all so y'all understand how the fucking Department of Transportation does run all this shit. Okay, so when it comes down to it, what is it, fucking 1941? They
yep,
made all the cars get a fucking tag, ain't that? And that's how they started all this insurance policy bullshit.
Yep.
So
And the
that is
state
letting you know Department of Transportation rules all this shit.
yep,
and the DMV
Go
buys all
fact
the
check me.
cars. So that's why you want to ask for the MCO.
yep.
You have to have that MCO to be actually really like driving your car in the or traveling in your car in the correct capacity.
Right.
The whole thing goes full circle.
And y'all guys who are signing up for these DLTs, I don't know if you guys read it or y'all just following the instruction or what, but I have a lot of people telling me I got these DLT people calling me and I don't have this and I don't have this and they're asking me for this. Did y'all read the bottom after you finish filling out your DLT that these people will call you and they're
Yep,
not part of this? That's third party systems.
Yep.
They
Then that's
said
when you hit
after
them with
30
that
days they will
third
talk to
party
you.
debt collector shit right there. Hey, they're gonna hang that phone up.
Hey,
yep,
let them know that 18 USC code for telemarketing and shit.
Yeah. Then you hit them with that 1692. What you want to do? Get the fuck off this phone.
that's right. Debt
The fuck?
collector.
And they'll play with you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I literally played with one of them, and I was just like, I know you're doing this and this and this, and then he was just like, yeah, and I was just like, oh, and then I hit him with that 1692, and he hung up straight in my motherfucking face.
But then what you gotta think about, and then you got like fucking, you got amendments and shit that back up the reason why you can travel in the pursuit of happiness on your own without any of that shit. You can hit
Read
them
the
with that, they gonna hang the
Constitution.
phone up.
The Constitution tells you everything: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yep.
They're
What's that
giving us
telling you?
our
That was
pursuit
here
of
before the
happiness, but
DOT,
they're
right?
not telling us how to get the pursuit of happiness. You got to
But
be
that
able
was,
to do your
but
own due
that law was
diligence.
here before the DOT, right?
Matter of fact, that's facts.
Yeah, it
Now
was.
I guarantee you, they're gonna hang the fucking phone up.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, do not detain list, but in order to get on that do not detain list, you got to have all your paperwork right. And you can literally, it doesn't matter if you hold a driver's license, like Tamika said, you can still be on the do not detain list. So it don't matter what they pull or what they run. You're gonna be showing up as a big ass red circle with a cross in it, talking about some unauthorized and do not detain. And they're gonna be asking you who the fuck you are. Bitch, I'm somebody who can make you fucking eat or not eat.
I can put a fucking lien on you that'll fuck your whole life up. Don't even try it.
That part.
And pull your fucking bond, bitch.
But I'm doing that in the midst of fucking all that shit. I'm pulling your bond, and now you got a lien on you. So how the fuck are you gonna get out of this?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I
You
think
ain't got my bag. You don't ever work again.
if most of us start pulling these people's bond and filing a claim on it, guess what? They'll stop doing the shit they're doing. I'm telling you.
Because you have to understand, they trying to exercise their rights and they shooting and killing people left and right. But understand, they're acting that they took an oath.
Yep.
So they're not getting in trouble, but their actual, you know what I'm saying? That's why they're getting out of it. The person who killed, what is his name? What do they call it? Gene, what is it? I can't remember his name, but they killed him in his apartment down here in Dallas.
Oh, that's
Right?
wild.
And the cop walked in there and shot him in his own apartment. And she's like, "Oh, I thought I was on the wrong floor." That lady is actually out right now. Y'all don't know that. They haven't displayed that to the public. They're like, "Oh, she's going to be locked up for so and so long, blah, blah, blah." No, she can't be locked up. She took an oath. And at the end of the day, that oath is not a person or her persons. You have to
Right.
understand the difference,
The
the lingo, the
difference.
language. So they're going to let the public know that, oh, yeah, this person's been locked up, blase, blase, blase. Meanwhile, they're under a
But then
different
that's a
alias
bond. That
doing their
bond
own
she
thing.
has that she bought that insures her that she don't get no shit when she does
That's
this
right.
fucked up shit to people. So if you
And
take
that's
that
why
bond from them and they fucking do some shit like that, they're gonna get penalized just like the people are.
right, exactly. And then you put a lien, yeah, pull their bond and put a lien on them. And make
Game
sure
over.
you make that lien public. Yes, you can do that shit. And yes, it is legal. And yes, you can enforce your rights. And everybody, I want you guys to know also that it doesn't matter that we do know this. You have to understand that they will try to use their law against us. They will break the law to protect the law.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time. They do it all the time. They even lie. They even lie on an oath.
Yep.
Just know that they even lie on an oath.
No, it's you.
You heard me?
So one thing you want to do is you always want to make the attorney swear in, and also whoever the prosecutor is, make them swear in too. That's how you get them.
And they're not going to half the time.
I hope they caught that. Yep.
And then
Make
and
them
then
swear
there
in and then call them as a witness.
and then if you have an attorney, on your back, escrow their bar, make them work for you. That's what I did with my attorney. Bitch, you work for me now. I'm escrowing your bar, and this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna put in
She just gave y'all some fucking sauce, bro.
you're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put in a counterclaim for unjust enrichment
Yep.
because you can't do that, and they have to answer the counterclaim before they answer the actual claim because that's the claim that came afterwards. They have to answer that before they answer the other one. And if I'm
Yeah.
counterclaiming them for unjust enrichment, at the same time, I'm, you know what I'm saying, escrowing this lawyer's bar. This lawyer no longer works for the insurance company. This lawyer works for me now.
Yep.
Y'all better come fuck with them goldback boys and girls. I'm telling you.
And now he must do as you say, or else you can fire him in open court. Boop.
Facts. And if you don't work on behalf of your fiduciary duty, on behalf of this estate, then you will be terminated.
Yep. Yep.
That's why the first thing they try to do is they try to offer you a
So
public
now what
defender.
I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn them from attorney. Now they work for me, right? So that
Yep.
means they're attorney now, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're your employee now.
We're gonna turn it back to our ball camp or our field over here to where they can't even get into play.
Yep. And not only that, but y'all got to understand also that they're filling out these 211 forms and telling you whistleblowing saying you not paying the taxes.
I was just about
No,
to
we
say that.
turning that shit back
Right.
around.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
So
Shit.
claim your
Who's?
income so people can claim your income.
Oh yeah. You go claim that shit with the quickness. Hit them that damn 1099 OID. Hit them with
Yep.
that 1040V and be like,
What?
nigga, you gonna pay me.
Facts.
Don't forget the 1096 though, cause you gotta let them know what forms you just used on them.
Yep. You got to notify them.
So y'all stepped in the whole pile of shit when we came on here today.
Y'all
I
didn't even
mean,
know y'all were going to get
Auntie,
these
I
off.
mean, Big T over there, she came in spitting her shit, but after she did it, y'all know we gotta come through here, like right after she doing it just to keep it alive though, right?
You're damn right.
Yeah, she dropped a whole lot of game. I hope they caught it.
The boss came first and came fucking fucked up some shit. But here's the
Yeah.
Yeah,
second boss. So what's up?
Let's get it, man.
yeah. Let's
Let's
get
get
it.
it.
We
Hey,
all bosses
hey,
in this motherfucker.
hey,
Just
hey,
boss
go,
up.
go follow my page. Go follow us. It will definitely steer you in the right direction. We're not trying to take y'all's money. We're not trying to do it. We're trying to put you on game, but you have to understand our time is also valuable. So don't come at me with no
It is
bullshit.
very
But nothing is bullshit, and no question is stupid. But I need you guys coming to me asking the right questions.
and on top of that, hey, if y'all ain't got y'all fucking statuses corrected, get the fuck on it. This, hey,
Yes.
y'all think 2024 about to be light grade? Nah, you ain't got your
No.
motherfucking status corrected. They about to fuck the game up out here.
They gonna control more of you than what you want to be controlled. I'm trying to tell you.
Yep.
They
Mm.
can't stop. Hey, if anybody's having trouble with that for you, hit me up.
I am. I'm definitely am. I need you.
Go
Anybody,
get the
if they
hey, y'all
denying you
fucking
with
having
the
problems with
FOIA,
that
hit
for you.
me up.
Go to the IRS and get their FOIA paperwork.
Shit,
Boom.
hit me up. Like literally, you can get it from there, or there's a certain way you can type it from the FOIA website, and they'll give you exactly what you want. Here, let me
Well,
hold
I need that because that's my issue. I've been going at them for like the fifth time now, so I definitely gonna need that little help, that little boost, that little pat on the ass.
Yeah, we can help you get that damn FOIA, man.
Yeah, that for sure. But
on. Can
yeah,
y'all
man.
hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It went crickets for a minute, but I can hear you now though.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah, man. Man. Hey, TJ, you definitely gotta be a part of the group, bro.
Dead
Hell
ass. We're
yeah.
gonna fire it up with TJ though. He gonna be
Yeah.
he gonna come over here to go bad boys and be a part of our court system shit. Watch this shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. Like I said, I've been studying what you guys been putting out, and it's an honor just to be here. Like I said, once I started going deep, like Miss T said, you got to study. Man, it all started to click for me. Like I would read and study and study. I'm like, yo, they had this stuff right in our face the whole time. It's been there. It's been there the whole time because they have to tell us what they're doing, and it's just like. And I know it's time consuming, and that's why they try to distract us with everything, sports, entertainment, and all this other stuff, because they know like we rather be distracted than trying to figure out how to really get what's ours.
Right.
Yeah,
True
but
shit. You gotta stop being distracted out here. Start paying
With
attention to
those
these lives
FOIA
and like
letters,
scouring these
keeping
hoes,
with the
bro. Cause like
Yeah.
everything is here. We're telling you where it's at. Like most of it, but shit, you still gotta do your due diligence though.
yep,
Cause so y'all can make sure that y'all fact checking it. And
you
we
gotta
know
yeah.
this
read.
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly. That's crazy because I'm glad you said that because it's kind of not funny, but it just makes me just sit back and be like, damn, man, what I mean, from an adult perspective, you know what I'm saying? We got to do better as people because what I'm saying is we got to cut some things out. Like, man, we got to learn how to sacrifice our time. And it was why I say, like what I was saying earlier, like on the weekends, I study. I sit back and read because I want to learn. I'm like a kid I'm like a sponge. I want to absorb everything I can get, anything positive vibes. We got to learn how to use our times wisely than going out, want to party, club, have a drink or two. Come on, man. We adults now, man. We trying to get free. If you trying to get free,
You
you gonna
could
put
do
in the
that
extra
shit
work.
afterwards. It's time for
Like,
pleasure. It's
hey,
time
real
for, you know
shit
what I'm
though. Let me
saying?
back that up. Cause nigga, hey, I be sipping. But I'm at a point in this shit to where I ain't gotta do a damn thing.
You different though. You different. You straight, bro, because you got your status corrected and things of that nature. Not
And I
saying
haven't worked in
I
20
don't
years.
sip all the time though, but I do it like I do it moderately. You know what I mean? Because I got to still stay focused and pure minded while I'm doing this shit that I'm doing.
exactly, exactly, and that's what I'm just saying to the adults that are in the on this live right now. We gotta know how to use our time valuable and wisely. It just that's what I do on the weekends. I'm at home Saturday and Sunday. Hey, I'm studying. I'm waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm already working. I'm already got my focus. I done drunk my coffee. I'm wide awake.
Oh God,
Shit.
y'all see how I be on this motherfucker? Like I be in this motherfucker to 6 in the morning. I might
Yep.
hop off, pass out for like 2 hours and get right back on.
Yep, that's facts. I literally am helping people. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing everything I can for everybody else and still trying to do for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of this rat race as well myself, but I definitely know that I got my status corrected and I'm okay on that. So if y'all need help with that and getting your status corrected and everything, y'all need the CPNs, y'all need, you know what I'm saying, help on the FOIA letters, y'all need anything like that, y'all can come to me. Or you can go to any of the Go Back Boys. Like you can do, you know, if the females feel more comfortable, you can come to me. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna answer. And don't think because I don't respond that I don't see it or anything like that. And I'm gonna get to you, but understand there is a lot, you know, going on too. So y'all gotta come with it.
There you go. There you
Facts.
So if
go.
y'all want those, y'all want to keep getting those sucker dick forms, go over there and keep on fucking looking at these raunchy ass lives they got on here. But we ain't with that shit. So what it shit?
No,
Y'all already know what it is.
for
Exactly.
real. We really giving the game, and we not giving the game and giving crumbs. We giving a whole piece of pie. We giving a piece of pie on live for free to y'all. What makes you think we gonna fuck you individually?
We definitely don't
I
let
mean,
you.
unless you ask us to.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't like to be fucked unless I'm wined and dined.
Oh shit! Look at
Yeah.
that shit.
Yep. And like Miss T been speaking for a while on foundation. That's very important because even if you get the information right, you still got to do your due diligence to study.
Yeah, and you
Because
got to
yeah.
understand what it is because even
Yep.
if you do all of this, say you pay somebody to do all of this for you, get your status corrected, do all of
Yep.
this. It's the administrating and knowing
Yep.
how to administrate is the prime purpose of doing all of this. You can get all of this stuff done, but if you don't know how to administrate the estate, you're fucked.
That's right. That's right. And
So y'all better go
that's
study that
yeah,
shit.
that's how I was able to get in there and challenge the judge and laugh in his face because even I caught that because sometimes they will challenge you in the public, but if you don't know how to run it, then you be caught up. See, because I caught that when he was talking about yeah, well, who give you the name? Like my nigga, who are you? It's hearsay. Get out of my face.
Facts.
Real shit. Who give you the name?
Yeah,
My fucking my mom and my dad gave me the name, but that don't fucking matter because that ain't my fucking name.
that's right. That's right. Because
Yep,
it's
and you
hearsay.
can actually, you got to let them know. You know what I'm saying? You can actually reclaim that and have your mom and dad sign that and get that
All right,
shit
so
back.
this is what you can do though. You can go to the DOT, have them wipe all your shit up out the system right quick, and
Mhm.
then go do a name change. Now who got
Yep.
the name?
Boom.
Facts. Right there.
And then step into court. That ain't my fucking name. Show them your new social security card. This is my name.
Not only that, but if you have it copyrighted, now you have a fee schedule on hand, and now that you wrote this up against me, you got to pay me too, bitch.
There you go. You just use my property without my
Oh
consent.
God.
Yeah, make sure you send them a fee schedule too. Make sure you send
Oh,
them the
big
fee
time.
schedule.
Big time. I sent Miss T a copy and she was hollering. She was like, "Yo, you got him." Yeah,
Oh God. Hey, I
I
need to
said a
see
10
that
mil,
shit, bro.
I
I want to
sent
see
a,
what you submitted.
I sent him a $10 million bond.
Yeah, man.
God damn. That's how you do it.
Hell yeah.
And you know they ain't got no 10 million just sitting there on them.
No, they
Oh,
don't. Their pocket's not that deep.
oh God. So now they in the chokehold. It's like you either produce the victim or you pay me 10 million. Let's play ball. I'm ready.
So that's when you just walk up to the judge's table, just drop two fucking sacks on the table with dollar signs on them. They have like the fucking lawful currency dollar signs on that motherfucker.
Yep. And
And
here's
that's
what I
why
told
they
him, right?
trying to change this shit up now. That's why they changed it from I literally can call the DMV right now and they literally in Georgia and they literally say we are no longer accepting so and so. The type of currency they're taking is all going to be digital. They're moving everything to digital. Texas not doing that because it's Texas. But we
And
are on
Florida
Texas.
ain't going for it either.
But
So what?
Florida's not going for it either. But at the
Yep.
end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that you have to understand that all of this shit is just a promissory note to pay. That's all it is, because the only thing that monetary gain is backed by is gold and silver, period. But they've dropped
HJR
that shit.
192.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? House Joint Resolution 192.
Then 18 USC 8. Better go look at it.
And on that bond that I sent them, I told them I want
Dropping beans.
100% pure silver. And if you know what that means,
Dropping
you know what's going
beans.
on. I, I told
Y'all,
them,
are y'all getting this? All 117 people. Are y'all really getting this? You got what?
yeah, I told
Hey,
them all 10 million has to be paid in 100% pure silver. And if you know the value of silver, you also know what's up because even
Silver, what?
when
Silver's
it when
cool, but I want troy ounce gold, baby.
that's it when they
Yep.
when they do when they
Hey,
do war.
go look this up. 12 CFR 211. Tell me something.
Yes. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, pin that. Pin that for her. 'Cause man, hey man, I can say this, man. I don't